Are you not going to ask me how it went?
Am I not going to ask you how it went? As if anything changed. Did anything change?
Well, your prayers are answered. I finally lost your job. I finally lost my job and I hope that you're happy.
You finally lost your job. Which one? You thought you still had a job? You did not know that the job had been long gone? You're just realizing that the job had been long gone. You're the one that was deceiving yourself now that you still have a job, because there was no job anymore, anywhere. Okay, now you are back. Did you come back with money? Mba. Somebody fired you. They asked you to leave your job, to go, that the job is over. Gratuity, they did not give you. Pension, they did not give you. Chukwara, they did not give you. So what do you have to show for all the years of suffering and toiling? Nothing. Nothing. When I talk, you say I talk too much. Nothing. Chukwara. If they showed you anything, come, let me see it. Come, let me see it. You don't have anything to show for it. And now you are back. Forgetting that I had a long list on this table. I have a long list. You see you where? You are now in this house, it will be, you look at me, I look at you. You stay hungry, I have food to eat. Hunger will not kill me. It is you that hunger will kill. They will talk to you, you say you're a master planner. You say you know everything. Come now. Come and show me the pension you came back with. Nonsense.
What kind of a woman? What kind of woman? She cares for nothing but the money. Just the money. Only the money.
Since when did you begin to serve me food without meat?
I don't understand. Did you leave any money for me to use and prepare you a sumptuous meal? I only prepared what the money I had.
You cannot say that. You of all people cannot say that. You know that you cannot say that. How about the money in the account? That's enough to help you prepare a sumptuous meal. With meats, what is this?
I don't understand. You know, if somebody hears you from outside now, they will think that you deposited 100 million naira in my account. But you and I know that that's not true. Because ask yourself, how have you been surviving since your account got frozen? Is it not from my account? Is it not from my own account?
From your account? From your account? So you're trying to tell me that the joint account is empty?
See, me, I don't like people asking me dumb questions. I don't like stupid questions. I don't like it.
I'm asking you stupid questions. Ifediche, the fact that I'm asking if you've been spending money without measure now makes me stupid.
Wait, let me even understand where this is headed. Are you by chance blaming me for not having a job? Are you not the same person that insisted I don't take a job because you needed my undivided attention in this house? Why is it such a problem now? Do you know how much I try to squeeze the money we have in that account so that it can last us for a reasonable period? Do you know where your children's school fees have been coming from? Their boarding fees. Do you know how I fuel your car, fuel mine, even the generator in this house? Do you know how we've been surviving and sustaining this home? Do you know? You come and sit down here and ask me dumb questions. Where are you going to? Okay, you want to sleep without eating. You want to sleep with an empty stomach. You are an adult. You can eat in your dream. Eat in your dream.
She cares for nothing but the money.
See, you left a bag of money in this house for me.
What kind of
to lend you 10,000 naira. How?
I understand. I know what you're thinking. I mean, you don't know me. Why should you trust me?
Exactly.
The truth is, I don't have a dime on me. I know that it is unbelievable, but it is true. I don't have a dime on me. I am cash trapped as it is. A friend of mine pulled me out of the house today with a promise to help me with some funds. He disappointed me. As I'm talking to you right now, he's not even taking my calls. I don't know what else to do. I was just driving past and for some reason, I don't know why, my spirit ministered to me to approach you and ask you for help.
Your spirit directed you to me.
Yes, madam. Listen, quite frankly, I am not the kind of guy who would randomly stop at people's shops to ask for alms, but I am going through a lot. Madam, you don't know who I am, but my family has been through a lot. As I talk to you, there is nothing in my house. No food, nothing, not even a grain of rice. Nothing has been nothing. Please help me. Please, so that at least my family can feed. I know that if you help me, the Lord is going to replenish you. I don't know how. But please, may the Lord just touch your heart. Please.
Who made you angry?
Is it not that stupid man that called himself Oliver? Oliver.
Who is Oliver?
Papa Adimchi now. Ezechi's husband.
Oh. Late Ezechi.
Uju. You remember I told you he came to borrow some money from my husband?
Mm-hmm.
My dear, these people have practically reduced us into a beggar. For them, just because we had an act of goodness. I
don't understand. I thought you people settled this that time. And he agreed he will pay. Though instrumental.
Instrumental. He would have paid insta. Shishi kwacharakwa. Okporo. I was passing by. I said, let me go to his house and remind him of this money. Only to find out that this man had just packed out of his house.
I don't get it.
Last week in
I don't get it. Oliver packed out.
How
come we're getting to know about that now?
Obviously, he sneaked out. How come this man packed out without anybody knowing it? Hey!
That's too wicked of him, oh.
This man knows how my husband is managing. He knows how this man suffers to bring something for the family. But what did he do? He decided to hold also. He decided to hold this money. Is it a crime to help someone?
It's a pity.
In fact,
it's a pity.
My dear, you see this man, even when the wife died, I didn't disturb them all because I know what they are passing through at the moment. Yes, till 4 years. After 4 good years of owing this money, just 2 years ago I decided to ask for it. Or for Joe.
No. No, why Joe?
I don't know why people can be wicked like this. Is it bad to do good? Now I understand why some people will have this money. They will refuse to give it out. Yes, because when you borrow them the money, they will never pay back. They will not pay back, never. But Ngo, you see this money. This man must pay this money.
It's okay.
He will pay it unless I did not use my eye to see him.
It's okay, EJ.
Oh,
He will pay, it's okay. Just take it easy. He will pay. Now, wow.
Chai.
Well, I do not have any problems with giving you this money. But where the problem is you paying back this money. The question is, how do you intend paying this money?
Oh, I'll pay you. I'll pay you. I'm expecting help from a couple of good people, and if that help comes through, I promise to come back here and give you your money. I promise.
I'm not religious, believe me. Don't get me wrong. I believe in God. I love God in my own way. But what I do not like is people going about using this name of God to do people, claiming they are righteous, but in the end, they are not. I have seen how debtors treat their creditors. It's not funny at all, and I wouldn't want to experience that. But I believe in humanity.
Mama Neka, I'm telling you.
See, customer, it's not always like that. You know, people are not the same.
Yes, I know people are not the same. But you can't and you won't stop helping those who are in need. Especially when you know you can afford it. See, karma is real. Karma is very real. See, the last thing you do is to deny someone help who needs it. Especially when you know in your heart that that person needs that help. Yes, I know. I know it's the bad attitude of others that have corrupted the mind of good ones. But you have to keep helping them, because whatever good you do to people will eventually come back to you. That's the simple truth.
Customer, you are sounding very religious. Believe me, that alone is putting me off. It's not like I do not like to help people. Of course, I like to help people. That's me, especially those that needs it. I love helping people. But then again, lots of people are using this begging tactics, as a profession. Now, when you keep helping those people that are using it as profession, believe me, you are directly encouraging them to keep doing this nonsense that they are doing.
Yes, I know. But how do you get to know the ones that are using it as a profession? There's no way. So you see, you have to keep helping people. Even when you feel that God will not help you, know that the universe will help you. Do good to people so that good will come back to you. That's just the simple thing. That's just it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Lots of people do this as profession. I mean, how do you want me to believe a young man like you, super cute? I mean, plain gentle, please. Don't be angry, but I must tell you my mind. You are super cute to be begging for ordinary 10,000 naira. And you want me to believe that?
Madam, please, you have to believe me. I understand what you're saying. I mean, this is a pattern with a lot of young men in this town.
Exactly.
I know. But this is not a pattern with me. It is the first time that I'm doing this my whole life. I'm doing this because things are rough for me and my family. And I just feel that I should speak up. Else I just might be accused of not opening up to anybody at all. I need help.
Well, you should have opened up to your, friends. People that you know one-on-one instead of a stranger. It doesn't make any sense now.
I understand, madam. Maybe one of these days I'll come back here and tell you my story. There are a lot of sides to this matter. You will not understand. But please help me. There's no food in my house. Please.
All right. I will lend you this money.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
There's a little problem. I do not have up to that amount. Believe me. This is all I've got. It's 7,000 naira.
Madam, this is a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, take it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this help. I promise to pay you back. I will come back here and pay you. I give you my word.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hold on, sir. I remembered you saying that you do not have anything, no food in the house. Allow me. At least, let me give you rice.
No, madam, no. This is just fine. I'm okay with what you have given to me. It's okay. I'm fine.
No, you don't understand though. I know they just say you go pay this one back. This one, I'm giving to you. This one, you will pay back, not with interest.
I understand, madam. I understand what you talk, but this money don't reach. I'll just go back to my family with this and we'll see what we can do.
Sure.
Thank you so much. Once again, madam, I promise to come back here and pay you back. Thank you.
All right.
May God bless you. Thank you.
$20 million all for you. Just sign the papers. Do you have an idea what you're doing? You're kissing 20 million naira goodbye.
I'm kissing your illegal operations. Goodbye.
You will regret this. And you will look back to this day and regret you did not do what others are doing before you.
Chief, if you drag this matter, I'll be happy to let you know that first thing I would do would be to report you to relevant authorities and tell them that you brought the sum of 20 million naira to my office in an attempt to bribe a government official.
And what will be your gain? This country is not your father's property. And besides, the foundation has been laid for businesses to find their ways around.
And these illegal businesses are finding their ways around, as you put it, at the detriment of the common man, the detriment of the good of the nation. Listen, if the reforms that we seek in this country would have to start with me, so be it. Chief, get out of my office.
You will definitely regret this.
All those corrupt businessmen in this country, they feel that because they have money, they have all the government agencies that are supposed to put them in check, caged, you know. But with me, it's different. I told the man off. He was surprised.
I'm not listening to all these tales. Tell me you didn't do what you just said.
You know the man you married, I'll never tell you I did something if I did not do it. I tore that piece of paper and walked that man right out of my office.
What kind of a man did I get married to? Chora, you threw away 20 million.
20 corrupt million naira.
Chora, it's not 20,000 we're talking about. 20 million naira. I have to. So after all my pleas to turn a blind eye, you went ahead to reject the money.
Turn a blind eye? You see, talk like this is why the country is corrupt and dying every day. You should be proud of me. I'm doing my job. I'm doing a good job.
Chora, do you know that these men can decide to go over your head and still do their business?
Well, I know, but not through my office. I am doing my job. It's my responsibility to ensure that all pharmaceutical products distributed in this region is NAFDAC certified. The lives of the people is more important than 20 million naira.
Reverend Father.
Chukwuora, also will not be compromised.
Please excuse me.
Where are you going now?
To be righteous in a corrupted world, you got to fight so many battles and so many obstacles.
Yes,
so my brother,
oh, yeah.
Baby, you off already?
Yes, we have this, it's impromptu. We have this early morning meeting that is scheduled that I'm running late already.
Come on, baby. Breakfast is served.
I can see that. But can I please skip this breakfast? Please. I'm running late. There's this... Come on now, don't be like that. Okay?
It's okay.
The meeting is impromptu. They just called me late last night and I'm late as it is.
You have to promise me that you will get something to eat at work.
Of course. I'm not going to stay hungry all day.
It's okay, baby. You're going to take care of yourself, won't you?
Of course I will. I have to go.
Baby, aren't you forgetting something?
What am I forgetting? What?
Baby.
I have to go. Come on.
Baby, the money. Remember the money I asked you for? You said you were going to give it to me today.
Yes, that. Now I remember. Okay, I promise to make a transfer as soon as I get back to my office.
If you forget, I will blow up your phones and you know it.
I won't forget.
Baby,
I won't forget.
Don't forget.
I won't forget. Come on now. Don't make that face. I love you.
I love you, baby.
All right, see you later.
You have a fabulous day, okay?
I will.
Make sure you get something to eat. I don't want my husband starving.
I will.
I love you.
Did you see anything?
Not yet. What is this? What is going on here? Huh?
On the order of the very headquarters, we have reason to understand that you've been involved in so many activities around here.
What?
Yes,
This is ridiculous. What? Jamison me!
The thief came in and the headquarters are taking it so serious.
You know that this is a lie. What? Can you just tell him to stop? This is not true. You know how hard I worked to attain this position, and ever since I have been working my butts off day and night. I don't cut corners. You know me.
See, listen to me. I know you. I know you're right. I know you wouldn't do this. But basically everyone in this office has great respect for you. And you just need to understand that I'm doing my job. But since you know nothing about this, you don't need to worry about anything. Okay? Please, can you just excuse us? Let's finish our job. Please, be fast. you see anything?
Sir, this is preposterous. You can't believe this madness. It is not true.
Of course I didn't. You see, there's something called protocol, and that's what we are applying here.
Protocol?
Oh yes, of course.
You are treating me like a common criminal and you call it protocol. Usman, you know me. You know me. You know that I am not this criminal that they're painting me out to be. You know me.
Of course I didn't. But you see, you have nothing to be afraid of. There's a lot of things happening at the same time. You think it is only from your office? Go to the markets and outlets out there. The bureau are sweeping through everything because they believe there's been a compromise. And it started from your office. You see, if you listen to me, I'll just say go home and rest. I mean, get all the holidays you never get to take because you're working so hard.
You can't do this to me. I have given all of me to this work. I have been steadfast. I have not missed work for one day. Everyone tells me here that I know my job. Now you want me to go home. What do I tell my family?
You got to fight so many battles and so many obstacles. So my brother, hold on to who you are. Don't you change no matter what. The truth must triumph. It's a wicked world we live in. Adela chosen their matter. Oponye si okukwa se kapota ya kebo. Obukini mero wana kajo.
Honey, what is it? What is going on with you, baby? Baby, if there is
What is going on with this country? What is it that this country is terminally ill or this country is just messed up? Is this country destroyed? Must they always find a way to sideline or weed out people who are bent on effecting change in the country? What is going on in this country? Just what?
I am confused. What do you mean you're under investigation?
Like I said, it's protocol. I'm just worried about the structure around this protocol.
Oh, why are you trying to annoy me with this protocol bullshit? Eh? Why are you the one being investigated? Why?
FREDERICK, don't make this hard. Alright? What, you think I'm happy about this? Do you think I am happy about it? Something is wrong, and I'm trying to, figure it out myself.
Do I look like a child? Why are you acting like you don't know what is playing out? Huh?
Oh, you do? But tell me.
Chora, you work in a public office. Things like this don't just happen. There must be a reason. What did you do?
What did I do? FREDERICK, what can I possibly do? What can I do in that office? I have a clean slate. Or what's my offense? Or my offense could be that I'm just a man who is doing the best that he can to salvage the people from the wicked oligarchy that has structured this country in a way that everything has been monetized, including health, well-being, everything. How is that my offense now? What is that a bad thing? Is that a bad thing? Are you not proud of me? I am the one government officer that can put his hand up anywhere in the world and say that I am not compromised. To say that I am not compromised, I have never, not for once have I allowed myself to be bribed by anybody. Oh yes.
I know all that, but you see, the question that is begging for an answer now is why? All of a sudden, you are the one who is placed under investigation. All of a sudden, they are searching your office. Why have they started to investigate you? For no reason. Why have they sent you on an unprepared leave? Why have you failed to realize that the next thing that might come to us is a sack later? And why are you not realizing that we are not going to be able to survive? Why?
Why are you pointing fingers at an innocent man? I'm innocent here. I'm the one under fire. I'm the one who's being investigated. My darling wife, do you think that I am happy about this? I'm the one who's been called a criminal and looked at funny. Everywhere I go, everywhere I turn, people are whispering, saying things about me. Can you not see that something is wrong and they're trying to, these wicked people are trying to make me take the fall for it?
I see.
Oh, you see now, huh?
I see. And as a good wife, I begged you to slow down with this your cleansing agenda. But you refused. Look at where we are. You see, this country's system have been hijacked by criminals who operate as mafias. They get what they want, when they want it, how they want, and where they want.
Right.
No one can stand in their way.
No, you're wrong. Someone has to stand in their way. This shameful structure you're talking about will be shamelessly bequeathed on people coming after us if we do nothing about it. It is a wicked structure spearheaded by the oligarchies, demons, wicked people, mafias responsible for the stagnation of this country.
Why is my husband the one fighting them? Why is he the one pressing on? Didn't they say if you cannot beat them, you join them?
Oh no! I will not join them. Never! Not in my lifetime will I play by that rule. Come on! No! Don't say that! We're humans! We're humans! When things are not wrong, we're expected to effect change for the good of all, not just me. All right? I would rather be a part of young, vibrant men and women who are patriotic enough with love of the nation in their heart, striving to effect change as opposed to just resting on my oars and being nonchalant about what's happening in the system and then work with the mafias that have set up a structure that is killing the people. No, my father did not give birth to a weakling. My name is Chora Ozwani. I am a son of a man who is initiated into the prestigious Zenoza of the people of Nnewi. We are not afraid of money, my darling wife, for we have demystified the power of money. Something is wrong, and I am going to fix it.
Even the man that raised you knew where to stop. Why are you fighting to finish when you have no arsenal?
Nah, my darling wife, you're wrong. Fight to finish is a concept that is embedded in the minds of fighters. It has nothing to do with physical weapons. Let me tell you, even people who have vast armory cannot even tell you that they know what to do with it. All they do is just bully people and try to beat them here. Think about it.
To be righteous in a corrupted world, you got to fight so many battles and so many obstacles. So my brother, hold on to who you are. Don't you change no matter what. The truth must triumph. It's a wicked world we live in. Oh, Mogul.
Why don't you come and sleep?
A man who's surrounded by enemies gunning for his head will not find sleep.
If you were an alcoholic person, I would say drink some and calm your nerves, but you're not.
But unfortunately, I'm dealing with problems bigger than alcohol in my head. This family is going through a phase. A very tough phase. And I am just hoping that my wife will be confident and steadfast enough to walk this path with me.
Sometimes we are faced with dimensions that are mightier than confidence. What we need now is common sense.
Common sense. Please explain.
Pick up your phone. Call these men. Tell them you're ready to do their bidding. And watch what happens. They will allow you carry on from where you stopped.
Ifediche, you must understand that patriotism has nothing to do with today. Patriotism is about tomorrow. I know that you're running out of patience, but please, indulge me. Let us continue to walk on the path of honor. I am sure that everything will be fine.
Yes, baby.
I want to quickly go get some groceries at the mini-mart. I just noticed that we are short of a few things in the house.
Oh, baby, I was going to make a list of everything and remind you of it.
It's okay, I got this covered.
Baby, I can quickly do that once I've finished with this.
And what would I be doing? I can do grocery shopping while you're taking care of the house. Okay?
Oh, baby.
It's not like I have a lot to do these days, so why not?
Thank you, honey.
You, thank you too.
I love you.
I know that you love me. I'll be back soon.
All right, baby, be careful.
Sure will.
I love this man. Babe.
Decline.
How? Must be your network.
Try again. But that still declined though. I think it's your card though.
How can you say it's my card? This card worked yesterday now.
No. I've been using this machine since morning.
No, I'm sure it's your machine. If you have another machine, let's try.
No. I've been using this machine since morning. It's been working perfectly fine.
What are you saying? It's not like I'm not carrying cash. I have to take these goods with me. That's the card that I normally use to purchase things.
Let me try one more time first. You open. No. It's your card. Yeah, there's no issue with this machine. It's your card. It's
What kind of problem is this now? But this card...
Showing the
My
card.
brother, please, this is it's your machine.
You have to go to the bank to find out the problem because...
What are you talking about? What bank? I used this card yesterday now. I still gave it to my wife to purchase a few things. What are you saying?
No. It's showing decline.
But my wife used this card yesterday. I have been using it all week.
Okay, I no get stressed for that kind of thing right now. I beg. The card did decline. Just try another place or something.
Try and cooperate with me now. Okay, let's try just one last time, please. One last time. It's not that hard. It's either network or it's your device.
One last time. So. No. Still decline.
Righteous in a corrupted world. You got to fight so many battles and so many obstacles. So my brother, hold on to who you are. Don't change no matter.
This is absurd. You cannot block my account. Every dime I have in that account, I worked for. It has my sweat on it. It has my blood on it. I never stole a penny from this company.
Sure.
Why?
Sure, just a precaution.
What precaution? What precaution? Is it not enough that I'm being treated like a common criminal in a company where I have given all of me, and now you all want to knock me into a corner like this? How do you expect me to survive? This is not right. This is just not fair.
You see, life itself, it's not fair. That's all I do. Me, have a drink. Sure. Come on.
This one.
Come on.
Change no matter what. The truth must triumph. It's a wicked world we live in.
I thought you said you went to get groceries.
I couldn't.
I know you couldn't. That's why I'm asking what happened.
My card wouldn't work.
Why?
My account has been frozen. And so my card has been blocked pending the outcome of the ongoing investigation. As it is right now, I will not be able to access funds from that account. And I don't even have enough money.
What is all of this? Your account has been blocked. Why? For what reason?
Immediately happened at the mall. I ran to the regional manager's office to tell him what, and he told me that I should know better, that it's normal procedure.
What nonsense procedure? What nonsense protocol? What is this nonsense you're spewing from your mouth? Procedure for what? What is my business with procedure? And food in my house or food in my kitchen? What nonsense procedure? What are we supposed to eat or sustain ourselves with? What are you saying now, eh? Chokora, what is this?
I don't know.
You don't know what?
I don't know what's going on.
You don't know what is going on?
I don't.
I thought you said you're the master game changer. Are you not the master planner? You should know everything.
How is this my fault?
I thought you said you knew how to handle everything, Chokora.
Am I the one that said I should be investigated? What are you talking about? This is not my fault. This is out of my hands.
It's a wicked world we live in.
Wake up, I want us. Wake up. Wake up.
What is it? Why are you sitting here like this? Why are you not sleeping? Oh.
I've been sitting here all night. I can't sleep. How do you even expect me to sleep? I've been sitting here cracking my head round this whole thing. And then I watch you sleeping as though there's no problem at all.
Edochie, I have thought about this too, but unfortunately, there is nothing I can do.
There is something that you can do. Can't you think? Think about the possible people behind this.
I can't think of anyone behind this. I mean, this happens from time to time. If there are loopholes at the office, it's only proper that they do their due diligence.
This due diligence is the one that drives me crazy. Every time you keep talking about due diligence, the same due diligence that people will cross your head and go and do good deals and collect good money.
Okay, that's enough. Just please stop. Please stop this
I
situation.
won't stop. I will not stop because I haven't even started. I won't stop. Don't ask me to stop. What is this? The same people that you keep talking about, that you're protecting, are the same people who go behind you, connive, and collect money. All you needed to do was just sign 1 or 2 papers, or maybe 3. 3 max. And then bring the money home. Our lives will become better.
Listen, I have a responsibility to protect the people.
What people? What people? Now that you're in this, any one of them, have they come out? Have they come out? What people are you talking about? The same ones who take bribes too. The same ones who take home money and make their families better.
I'm your husband. You don't have to raise your voice at me. You don't have to insult me.
How is this an insult now? No, how is it an insult? That I can no longer talk to my husband. Everything is now an insult to you. You go to the office, people that are insulting you there, scrutinizing you, you will not tell them that they are insulting you. Your wife is seated here and talking to you, you're saying it's an insult. Do what you have to do, Mba. Sign papers, Mba. Are you the only stubborn man on earth? Are you? You're looking at me, you want to beat me?
You're not making this any easier for me. I hope you know.
See, it's supposed to be easy. Are you making my life in this house easier? Are you making our situation easier? Eh? Don't you know where my mates are? My mates will talk to their husbands, they will listen. But I will talk to my own, you will do warlord, Lord of the Ring.
If you're joking. Of course you can't be serious.
I am dead serious.
Is your husband okay? Is he in his right senses? Because what kind of a responsible, reasonable and a sensible human being forgoes that kind of money? For what? What exactly? Righteousness? Goodness me. Is he not part of this country or what? Or does he think that those people he sees in public offices that have made it is righteousness that got them there? He just succeeded in acting like a child. And you, Ife, let's just come back to you. I thought you were way smarter than this.
Oh, please don't even rope me into this. You think I'm like my husband? Do you honestly think that I would let go this kind of an opportunity if it was me that had it? Hell no. I'm way smarter than my husband.
You are right, you know. Because it is only people with that kind of money that can wield such power. You see those men in your husband's office? They definitely know what is happening.
Oh, Chora will not even hear of that. He thinks I'm trying to make his co-workers look bad before him.
He's blind. He's obviously blind to whatever he thinks he's doing right. God, I mean, who will forgo such an amount of money for what? This is serious.
Ifediche, I want to talk to you. You see, you have to stop this madness. You are disrespecting me in the most derogatory form. And it is not right. How can you, my wife, be gossiping me with your friends? Why would you do that? It's not right. Listen, it has to stop, all right? I am tired.
What are you tired of? No, tell me. What are you tired of? After putting us all in this mess. And you say you're tired. I haven't even started. Listen, I'm not asking you to make it a norm. But I'm begging you, big go. Just this one time. Turn blind eyes.
Turn blind eyes? You want me to turn a blind eye? Ifebuchi. So you would have preferred I turn a blind eye and allow goods and medications that could kill millions of our people into the market. Where is your conscience?
Families that want to succeed don't talk about conscience. They don't. Eh? You have children. Children to train. You have a wife. You have a home to feed. Eh? You love your people. As what? Their personal Lord and Savior. As their Almighty. Let me ask you. Now that things are going this way for you, where are all these people?
She cares for nothing but the money. Just the money.
You want some more?
Oh, yes. They called from the office. They asked me to come in for an informal meeting. They didn't say what it is for, but I am hoping and praying that they are done with the investigation, you know.
Oh.
Yes, so that I can get back to work.
I see. You're still hoping of getting back to work, eh?
Ifediche, what did you just say? You're my wife. Why would you talk like that? You should be praying that I get my job back.
Of course I'm your wife. Which is why I made a very extensive list of the things we need to restock the house with. Starting from the kitchen. Everything there is gone. Gone, as in finished. So, as you can see here, bag of rice, 1. But if you can get 2, to be better for us. Bag of... I don't want to start listing, calling the things out. But you can see it's a long list. Eh? So we need to fix it.
It's okay. Handle it.
Handle it. I don't understand. How am I supposed to handle it?
Ifediche, why are you being difficult? Why are you being difficult? You know that I don't have money. Handle it. Please. Or better still, how about you take some money? Take some money from the joint account, you know, and then run the home for now. Please.
Are you mad? No. Is something wrong with you? Have you started drinking? Did you take something upstairs before coming down here? What do you mean by take some money from the joint account? Which joint account? The same joint account that you have completely run down just for being out of job for a few weeks? Or is there another account that I do not know of?
Not today.
Ose, what did you just say? I am talking to you and you are running away. I'm talking to the master game changer, master planner, and he's running away. Nam, you will come back to this house, you will meet me, and this is my long list because it is going to be here. What's the meaning of this nonsense? Eh? I thought you said you are the master game changer, master planner. You have everything planned out.
How you doing now? I'm okay. Listen, my brother, I need your help. Yes, I have just been called to show up at the office for an important meeting. I don't know what it is. Yeah. Yes, but the problem is I don't have enough gas in the car. And I was hoping you could help me out with a little cash, you know, just to top up gas. Oh yes, no. I can just drive straight to your office is on my way. Thank you. Thank you for understanding. I appreciate it. not going to ask me how it went.
Am I not going to ask you how it went? As if anything changed. Did anything change?
Well, your prayers are answered. I finally lost your job. I finally lost my job and I hope that you're happy.
You finally lost your job. Which one? You thought you still had a job? You did not know that the job had been long gone? You're just realizing that the job had been long gone. You're the one that was deceiving yourself now that you still have a job, because there was no job anymore anywhere. Okay, now you are back. Did you come back with money? Mba. Somebody fired you. They asked you to leave your job, to go, that the job is over. Gratuity they did not give you. Pension they did not give you. Chukwara they did not give you. So what do you have to show for all the years of suffering and toiling? Nothing. When I talk, you say I talk too much. Nothing. Chukwara. If they showed you anything, come, let me see it. Come, let me see it. You don't have anything to show for it. And now you are back. Forgetting that I had a long list on this table. I have a long list. You see you where? You are now in this house, it will be, you look at me, I look at you. You stay hungry, I have food to eat. Hunger will not kill me. It is you that hunger will kill. They will talk to you, you say you're a master planner. You say you know everything. Come now. Come and show me the pension you came back with. Nonsense.
What kind of a woman? What kind of woman? Yeah. She cares for nothing but the money. Just the money. Only the money.
Since when did you begin to serve me food without meat?
I don't understand. Did you leave any money for me to use and prepare you a sumptuous meal? I only prepared what the money I had.
You cannot say that. You of all people cannot say that. You know that you cannot say that. How about the money in the account? That's enough to help you prepare a sumptuous meal. With meats. What is this?
I don't understand. You know, if somebody hears you from outside now, they will think that you deposited 100 million naira in my account. But you and I know that that's not true. Because ask yourself, how have you been surviving since your account got frozen? Is it not from my account? Is it not from my own account?
From your account? From your account? So you're trying to tell me that the joint account is empty?
See, me, I don't like people asking me dumb questions. I don't like stupid questions. I don't like it.
I'm asking you stupid questions. Ifediche, the fact that I'm asking if you've been spending money without measure now makes me stupid.
Wait, let me even understand where this is headed. Are you by chance blaming me for not having a job? Are you not the same person that insisted I don't take a job because you needed my undivided attention in this house? Why is it such a problem now? Do you know how much I tried to squeeze the money we have in that account so that it can last us for a reasonable period? Do you know where your children's school fees have been coming from? Their boarding fees. Do you know how I fuel your car, fuel mine, even the generator in this house? Do you know how we've been surviving and sustaining this home? Do you know? You come and sit down here and ask me dumb questions. Where are you going to? Okay, you want to sleep without eating. You want to sleep with an empty stomach. You are an adult. You can eat in your dream. Eat in your dream.
She cares for nothing but the money.
Just left a bag of money in this house for me.
What kind of a woman? What kind of a woman is there? So self-centered. What kind of woman is there? She doesn't care for anybody. Whether good or
babe, I'm back.
She want the money, however it's gonna come, she doesn't care. If someone's gonna die, she doesn't care. Get the money, that's all she cares. And nothing else. What kind of woman? What kind of woman? Yeah. What kind of a woman? What kind of woman? Yeah. She cares for nothing but the money. Just the money. Only the money. What kind of a woman? What kind of a woman is there? So self-centered. What kind of woman is there? She doesn't care for anybody. Whether good or bad, she want the money. However it's gonna come, she doesn't care.
What's this one doing here? Does he think I have the energy to pull him up?
You're back. So you're back. Did you see me lying on the couch?
I saw you lying there.
Why did you
I didn't want to wake you up. I didn't want to wake you up.
But I was lying there waiting for you now. I was lying there waiting for you. I slept on an empty stomach. If anything, I had a terrible day. I went out looking for a job. I couldn't get one. I mean, it's expected given what's going on. No recommendations from anywhere. Only for me to come back home thinking that you'll be home, and I was confronted with the mess that you and your friends had created. I went into the kitchen to look for something to eat. No food. Why? And then you come back home. You saw me lying on that couch and you just came upstairs, and so you slept here. All by yourself.
I slept on the roof with the guardian angel of the Most High. Okay, now that I know that you slept in the parlor waiting for me, I should clap for you. Congratulations! I should clap for you. Other men that used to wait for their wives, have they died? Have they died? And you're even talking about making food. With which money, Biko? With which money? Did you give me any money?
Ifediche, you are my wife.
Yeah.
You were at least supposed, at least make something and leave in the microwave.
Oga, it is men that give their wives money that their wives use expensive, foodwares to arrange dining table. We have a beautiful dining table. Only that you are not doing your manly duties.
I don't like what you're doing to me. I'm talking, you're walking that. What's wrong with you?
Okay! You want to beat me?
No, you're walking out of.
Hey! You want to beat me? Okay, you are going to learn Kung Fu. No, you want to start a new career with my body. Bia, let me tell you, Oga, the day you decide to raise your hand on me, that day I will shave your hair, shave your baby, cut you into two. Nonsense.
It's a wicked world we live in. Just in your mind. Yes, you could was a capotaya cable. Oh, Bukini Mero and no canjo. To fight so many obstacles. So my brother, hold on to who you are. Don't to change no matter what. The truth must triumph. It's a wicked world we live in. Just in the matter. Upon yes, you could was a capotaya cable. Opokini mero and no can you. It's a wicked world we live in. Just in the matter. Upon yes, you could was a capotaya cable. Opokini mero and no can you.
So if I had been a minute late, this is how you would have sold my car. What is it now, this man? What did I do to you? Selling your own properties to solve your problem. Is that the way out?
Can I talk now?
Can you talk now? Okay. Honorable Speaker of the House, please speak.
No one said anything about selling cars.
So what were you doing?
I thought you said that I can...
You wanted to change the painting?
I thought you said that I can talk now.
Okay. Talk.
The young man you saw was doing a proper assessment of the vehicles in the premises to see which would work best for Uber, because I intend to go into the Uber business, as an Uber driver.
The problem I have with you is all this big English that you are always speaking. Why are you trying to paint a beautiful picture of it? Why don't you call it the way it is? Call a spade a spade. Taxi? Okay? It's taxi driver you want to be. You want to do taxi. So why are you saying Uber? What is Uber? It's taxi.
And what is wrong with that? What is wrong with a man trying to create another source of income for himself?
What did I do wrong in this life? The man that you gave to me, to be my husband, to be the crown over my head, has now decided to be a taxi driver. Taxi driver, oh! Is it good?
I don't understand you. What is wrong with my choice? I have decided, instead of just sitting at home and moping around, let me find something to do. Constructive and legitimate. What's wrong with it?
What is not wrong with it? What have I done to you that you want to finally drag my name to the mud? What have I done to you, Chiora?
I should be asking you what I have done to you, because I don't understand why you're looking down on my hustle, my source of livelihood. There is nothing wrong with being an Uber driver. It is legitimate. It will bring daily income.
Chiora! What is not wrong with it now, eh? So if my friends want to address me, they will now address me as Ifedich, the taxi driver. Chiora! Do you think I didn't see taxi drivers to marry? I saw them. In my father's house, they used to line up, all of them. Yes! The one that will take my father for village meeting. The one that will go on errands for, if there were plenty, I didn't marry them now. Because I did not need taxi driver. you want to do to me now? Is it fair? Is it nice? Jora, is it good? See, let me tell you something. You see, this God that I serve, he's bigger than you. He's bigger than all this rubbish put together that you're trying to drag me inside. He's bigger than you. He will judge you. This God, he will judge. So as I'm going out, taxi driver, God will judge you.
What kind of a woman?
You have not slept. Thank God you're awake. There's something I want us to talk about.
Please, I'm not in the mood to talk. Please, just go to bed.
You say? You have to be in the mood because what I want to say now is very, very important. So try and bring your mood back. Put yourself inside the mood and let's talk. Why are you looking at me like a dog looking at bone? The suggestion I just made, is it not a good one?
Are you on drugs?
What?
Have you started drinking?
See, don't insult me. Don't insult me.
Of course I will insult you. This has to be the most stupid idea I've ever heard from any human being.
Stupid?
Very stupid.
Stupid?
Ludicrous.
Do you know how much money this idea I just suggested is going to put in our pocket?
Now, do you know how many steps backwards we're going to fall?
How are you even going to fall backwards? How? Listen, with this now, you can start up a business if you want. We can even decide to relocate to Canada or America or any other part of the world. You're not saying anything.
Because I'm not selling my house.
Say you will sell it.
I want to sell it.
You will sell it. You will sell it, Oga. You will sell it because there's no other choice here. You will sell it. Stop stressing me. Stop stressing me, Oga. Stop stressing me. What is it? Because I've been making you this. You will sell it. You see this house. You will sell it. You will sell it. I will even sell you plus. What is it? Because I've been respecting you like a man since. Begging you like a new Oga. You will sell it. Sure, what is this? You're not the most stubborn man on earth. Your problem is that you're too strong-headed and you don't want to listen. What is wrong with you?
Madam, I'm not strong-headed, alright? I worked hard, I worked my butts off to build this house. You of all people, you my wife, you my family cannot possibly be advising me to sell my house at this age.
What is wrong with you? Are you not tired? Are you not tired of this life that you are living? If you are not tired, I am tired. I'm tired, dude. I'm tired. Why can't you be flexible?
I am flexible. I have a life and I'm going to sustain that life.
Right now, I'm asking myself how I ended up with a man like you. Amongst all the men, I chose you. This is what I get. Echira, this is what I get. Don't you ever get tired? You have to loosen up and enjoy life. Life is not that serious. What is this? How did I end up with a man like you?
She cares for nothing but the money. Just the money. Only the money. What kind of a woman? What kind of a woman is there? So self-centered.
Wait. Where are you going?
What is it?
Where are you going? Are you going to the laundry?
Oh, no, not at all.
So where are you going to with clothes?
These are some of my suits. Taking them out to sell. That's true. I didn't tell you. I saw a young guy at the cafe the other day. Sharp looking young, about my height and size. He just got a job, a banking job. And we're having a conversation and he just, he threw it out there that he does not have a proper suit. And then I remember that I could sell some to him. We need money in the house. I have excess of his clothes. Some of them I have not even worn. So I figured that if I sell a few to him, we make some money. I'm happy. He's happy.
What is this? What nonsense is this? What is all this, Jora? What is this?
What is it?
Are you listening to yourself?
What are you talking? What have I done wrong? These are my clothes that I want to sell.
Chira, is this how you want to live your life? Like a pauper? Like a poor man? Is this how you really want to live? By selling your things off just to make ends meet? Chira, we have a golden opportunity before us. Can we at least make good use of it? And make something tangible out of it? Okay, listen, I can understand if you say you don't want to move. But can we use this opportunity and reinvent ourselves? Why are you trying to drive me crazy? What is this?
You want me to sell my house and live in the bush?
We will cross that bridge when we get there.
Or rather the bridge.
Just do the needful. Stop selling your things.
This is the needful. Excuse me.
What kind of a man is this? Amuche, my husband has completely lost it. He has lost it. There's nothing anybody will tell me because that is not the man that I married.
Calm down. You know men and their pomposity. But you know what I think? I think it's about time you take charge of this because at this rate, I don't think the man is going to bend.
Take charge, you say? I don't even know what that means.
I mean, take charge for the sale. You don't have to keep waiting for your husband to make the decision. Take the bull by the horn.
But I don't have the document.
That shouldn't be a problem. You can look for it. Look around, especially in those places you think you should keep stuffs without telling you. You might just find what you're looking for.
Right. That's exactly what I'm going to do because I cannot allow this man mess me up like this. Amuche, he's back. I'll call you back. Okay, I'll call you back.
See who is happy. Eh?
Are you back from selling your inheritance?
I did not sell my inheritance. I sold some suits and I have 57K. And I still have more suits to sell. Just one sale.
You sold for 57,000.
57K.
You're shining your teeth like you sold for 57 million. Eh?
What is wrong with you now? 57K is money that we did not have before I left this house. Now we have 57K. Money enough to run this house for a couple of weeks at least.
It's okay.
If we use it judiciously.
It's okay. Your children are coming back for holiday. And they will have demands. So is it from this 57K that you will meet their demands?
I was brought up by a man that is an hustle. Don't forget. I learned contentment. If we manage this money well, even the kids, when they come, they will be alright. Do you understand?
57,000.
Yes.
Where is the one I asked for?
Yeah, that is true. Women are always asking for money. Yeah. Major.
What is this?
Money.
Oh, you know, sometimes I don't even know whether I should cry or I should laugh or I should be happy.
What is it?
Eh? What kind of life? What kind of a man? What kind of a husband is this one? Why is he giving me $10,000? Oh God! Oh my God!
Hello, my beautiful, most intelligent and elegant friend. How are you today?
Amuche, listen.
Okay.
I'll go straight to the point. I have the documents now.
Wow, you found the papers. That's great news. Wow. Now you just succeeded in acting like my very smart, beautiful, and most intelligent friend.
Are you sure about this? I don't want my husband to be mad at me, because if he realizes this, he's going to be so mad at me.
No, don't say that. Don't even sound that way. How is he going to find out? That is why you have to keep your mouth shut. Do not, I repeat, do not say a word to him until you're done with this. Once we have this wrapped up, it will only come as a surprise to him. I know, Chora, you can act like an idiot sometimes, but you have to keep this a secret. There's a way a progress would turn out and one won't be able to say no to get to that point.
Amuche, thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. Thank you so much. Listen, I need to go hide this before he gets back and sees them with me. I don't even know where I'll hide them in the house to be safe. I don't want him to catch me.
That's fine. But you remember, have this at the back of your mind that buyers are waiting. Once the window for selling these out is open, boom, we'll take it from there, right?
That's fine. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Well, everything seems to be in order. Things are good.
Like I said before, let me reiterate. I want to sell this house and relocate abroad. You know, my husband and I, we have a house in Nnewi. So we're going to immediately start renovating that one so that we can stay there subsequently when we return from the States.
Okay, but I have a problem here.
What could that be?
Can we have a valid transaction when the owner of the property is not in the deal?
That's not a problem. My husband already gave me the go-ahead, so I can sign on his behalf. So it's not a problem at all.
But information reaching us from the Bureau for Property Registration states otherwise.
What does that mean? What is your colleague talking about?
You yourself know it, that no sensible businessman will buy a property without confirming from that bureau. From the confirmation I just received from our contact in that office, this property is deed to one Mrs. Udodili Ozani. Are you not aware of that?
Sorry. Whose name did you say the property is deed to?
Mrs. Udodili Ozani. Look at the confirmation. That name is the only authority that can make a decision on this property.
This is not good at all. Ify, you see, this is one of the reasons I hate men who appear too intelligent. How can a man, a human being, treat his precious wife like this? How? Damn it.
Amuche. 18 years and I still don't know the man that I married. 18 years of my life is what I gave this man. And what did I get in return? Huh?
there is no need shouting. Seriously, there is no need shouting. Because you didn't do well, girlfriend. You didn't do well. Let's tell ourselves the truth. That was a costly mistake, Ife. Very expensive one. Do you know what you made us look like, Ife? Fraudsters. People who are going out to sell someone's property without their consent.
How would I have known? Eh? Have I sold a property before?
There's always a first time. There's always a first time, Ife. This is not good. We have to come up with a new plan. Because we won't just sit here and fold our hands and let those buyers slip through our fingers. No.
What plan again? What plan?
I have an idea.
What?
I have a very beautiful idea. Maybe you should convince your mother-in-law to sign in those papers or give you the power of attorney to sell out this land.
What is wrong with you? Why would you even want me to indulge my mother-in-law? She will not even listen to me. She won't.
If then what are you going to do? Are you just going to sit down and fold your hands? Look, if you don't do anything about this, he will become a laughing stock.
I want you to take a closer look at me. Am I not a laughing stock already? No, am I not a laughing stock already like this?
You're not. You're not a laughing stock. And everything is okay. All you have to do is talk to your mother-in-law. After all, she's a local woman. She may not even have the idea that her name is signed to those property. Ify, talk to her to doing this for
Amuche,
you.
stop. Please, stop. Let's give up all of this already. I'm tired. Stop it. Something is not working. Stop.
Ha! Oh, wow. Man. Can you just get me something hard? I mean, I call very hard one.
It's something solid you will take. It's like you don't understand English. You didn't hear me when I said this house is empty. Your friend now lives in an empty house. You see all of these things? It's just for design. So that if somebody comes here, they won't come and start laughing at me.
This is bad.
Chiora, you are so despicable. You're a wicked man. 18 years of my life I gave you. I gave you 3 beautiful children. Stainless! No stain! What did you give me in return? Not even a single property in my name. Yet you have your mother's name in your property document.
Where did you find this?
Your mother has entitlement on your property document, but not even a gold wristwatch have you bought in my name.
Ifediche, I have asked you a question. Where did you find this? And what were you intending to do with it? Were you planning to sell my property without my knowledge? No, I need to understand. Like, are you mad?
You are the one who is mad. Oh God, you are the one that have gone raving mad. You are the one who is mad. All these years I have given you everything. Everything a woman should give her man. Yet, what did you give? Okay, this is why you didn't want me to work. You wanted me to sit at home and be your watchdog and not work. You have it. You have it, John. But let me ask you, how can you be so cruel to the one you say you love?
can you be so wicked? Where are you digging these weird narratives from? What are you talking about? What are you on about, Ifediche? I don't understand your story. You know very well that I acquired this property before I met you. Before you and I even got married. I had this house. So it's only fitting at the point of acquisition that I put the name of the one who means the world to me. My mother.
And what do I mean to you? I'm the one who means the local government area to you. Jora, you're a wicked man.
Me?
You're a selfish man. After I became your wife, why did you still leave the property in your mother's name? Why did you not change it to your wife's name?
So Ifediche, if I had not caught you in the act, you would have sold my property without my knowledge. Ifediche, who really are you?
You know, if you had asked me this question a few years back, I wouldn't have had the answer to it. But right now and here, I have the answer. And I will boldly tell you that I am your ex-wife. Because you see this nonsense, this whole thing, this charade you call a marriage is done. It's over. I can no longer coexist under the same roof with a man as selfish,
Slow down.
as corny,
Slow down.
as you. I'm done.
Slow down.
Leave this man.
Ifediche, you don't have to leave, okay? You're my wife. And I'm your husband. It's only normal that we disagree, you know, once in a while. It doesn't come to this.
You see this madhouse? I have to leave. Every single property that belongs to me, I will come back for it. But right now, I need to leave here to have my sanity.
Ifediche, please. I have explained to you. I have explained this to you in ways you should understand. Please, don't leave your home. If you leave this house, you're not going to come back here.
You see, the more you open your mouth to speak, the more I see reasons I should have left you a long time ago. You're despicable.
It's a wicked world we live in. Omowa adila just in the
Good afternoon, ma. Good afternoon, ma. Mama. Mommy, what happened now? We no get customers today.
I did.
Then why is the container empty? Mommy, don't tell me you have given all the money to Chifakawo. But I told you I was coming to take some money for something important, eh? At least you should have brought out the money before giving everything to him now.
I'm sorry. See, I remembered your money. Believe me. In fact, I was about bringing your money, but...
Then what happened? Did some people come here?
What's the problem? Hey, my love. Look at me. What is it?
He didn't give me the money. I was asking for just 10,000 naira, right? Just 10,000, not 10 million, 10,000. So why would he ask me to come over if he knew he was going to disappoint me like this? Oh God, I've suffered. I've suffered in this lifetime. I've had to deal with too many disappointments, but you see this one. This one I do not think I can forget.
Baby, you will be fine. Okay? You will get through this. Trust me, you will be fine. Okay?
I don't know if I will be fine.
Baby, I said you will be fine. Trust me.
I'm not sure.
I am sure. I am very, very sure. Calm down. Okay?
Yeah. I want you to use this and see what we can make for dinner.
No, baby.
What?
Stop. I'm already making something.
How? What are you talking about?
Come on. I have my ways. What?
This is not right.
Come on, baby, don't give me that look. All right, don't.
I can't keep doing this to you. It's my job to take care of you. Do you understand?
Okay, baby, don't even say that again or you and I are going to have serious problems. Listen, you are my man. My love. The air that I breathe. Baby, you're the reason I wake up each morning and I feel so happy. So when things are rough for you, the onus of lifting the load off you is on me. I'm not complaining.
I don't know what to say to you, but you are indeed a woman. There are women, and there are women that are clearly more than other women. And in you, I see the totality of that statement. Thank you. Thank you for being my rock. Thank you for being such an amazing woman, oh God. Thank you for helping to make this load lighter. I'll never forget you.
Okay, you want to make me cry, right? Okay, go freshen up while I set the table. Baby, I love you. My goodness, mommy. Ah! Why would you do a thing like that? For what reason now, eh? That young man seemed frustrated and desperate. Is he more frustrated than I am right now? Mommy, you don't know these people. You don't know them. That's how they go about looking for who to steal from. It's their new tactics these days. I'm not sure. The young man I saw doesn't look like a fraud. Really? Yes, believe me. Mommy, did he give you a card or an address of a place to find him? Or let me assume you got all those details from him. Did you verify them to be sure that you have not been defrauded? Nega, you have not returned here for you and I to engage in this argument. Now what is this? Yes, I gave that young man that money out of humanity and that's all. Believe me. And when I even gave him that money, I was not even expecting anything in return. So whether he comes back or not, it's up to him. Alright, I'm sorry. You see that your money, ne? I'll give it to you this evening, I promise. Mommy, there was a reason I told you it's urgent. Because it is. It's very urgent, Mommy. Ah. Is it that urgent? Yes, very, very. Alright, go to Nzube's shop. Tell Nzube to give you money. When I come in the evening for my medication, I'll pay him. Better. Better. Nigga, take it easy.
The truth is, I don't have a dime on me. I know that it is unbelievable, but it is true. I don't have a dime on me. I am cash-strapped as it is. A friend of mine pulled me out of the house today with a promise to help me with some funds. He disappointed me. As I'm talking to you right now, he's not even taking my calls. I don't know what else to do. I was just driving past and for some reason, I don't know why, my spirit ministered to me to approach you and ask you for help.
People are really suffering in this life. Chai. But I thank God I was able to stand in the gap for him.
What are you doing?
Good morning, baby.
He's even having breakfast with my plate. I'm glad you know that the sun is shining, and that simply means that you need to get out of my house.
Do you care for something?
Do you have hearing problem? Or you would just like me to repeat what I said in a different manner?
Come on, girl. You don't need to be like this. We had so much fun last night.
The more reason we are supposed to remain strangers very next day.
Are you by any chance telling me to leave your house?
Let me ask you a question. When you hear the term one night stand, what is it supposed to mean? Oh, don't worry, I'll help your dull brains. It means that we are supposed to remain strangers the next day, which implies that you need to get yourself up and get out of my house. You shouldn't have waited for me to wake up and meet you here.
I don't do one night stand. I'm a one-woman man.
Oh dear. How nice. Let me ask you. Do you go about starting relationships with every single lady that you have laid? Boy?
Excuse you? You don't call me boy.
Oh, shut up. You're quite excused. You are a boy because I saw your ID and clearly your age was stated on it. Pick yourself up and get out of my house.
You know what? You are such an angel for the attitude and character you're pulling off. And that's too bad for a pretty girl like you. Fine, I will leave your house. So good, I'll leave.
Try not to eat like a glutton next time. I buy the food, you don't. Hey boy, come here. There's gonna be hunger and famine at home. Come get this as takeaway. Idiot. What the hell are you still doing in my property? Idiot! What are you still doing?
Good morning, ma'am.
Oh, good morning.
You have a delivery.
Oh.
So, sign here. Okay. Thank you.
Will that be all?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure, serving, ma'am. I'll be on my way.
Oh. Yes, have a nice day. Thank you very much. Hey. This young man really has a good taste. Uche!
Lady herself.
My Uche, come on in, darling.
Thank you. Thank you.
There you go. You look amazing.
You're shining.
I shine past you.
Should we compare?
Oh, please.
See, you're entering my eyes.
It's God, though. It's God.
Please, people should just allow that baby boy to rest. Everybody is God, though. Is God, though. Just gonna get me the gift he got for you because I'm not leaving here without getting my gift.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
What would I offer you, darling?
Offer me. Babe, now, I don't be visitor. Why do you keep forgetting that?
Pardon my manners. I keep forgetting.
Can get it.
You look astonishingly beautiful.
You can see that
Look
again.
At that. Carry on your seat.
It's like you also like your body. Please get it, I beg.
I just wanted you to know that each and every day, warm thought and sincere wishes are being sent your way just for you.
Just for you. What? We go love, oh. The guy is so romantic.
I know,
right? Ify, that reminds me. Have you heard from him?
Who are you talking about?
Sure, of course. Any show? Has he texted you?
Okay, why?
Why what?
Why are you trying to ruin this beautiful conversation and moments that we are having?
I am sorry. I just thought that...
You thought what? That he will miraculously take himself out of poverty? Listen, girl, I should be asking you. Because the last I checked, both of you live in the same district. So why don't you go ahead and tell me?
Don't take it that way, okay? Sure. I think the last time I checked, he was trying to sell off his car to some buyer. I think that's probably the last time I saw him.
Oh well, I haven't seen him since I walked out of his miserable life in his house. I didn't even bother going for the meeting that he set up at the village. I just let my uncle handle everything.
I understand, my dear friend. You've gone through a lot in that relationship. But I was just asking anyway.
Oh, please, do not ask me about non-entities next time. It turns me off. It puts me off the hook. It just gets on my nerve and it makes me go mad. And you know I don't like to stay upset.
It is Chora we're talking
Is
about.
that not enough to ruin my day?
I'm sorry. You don't have to be mad at me.
Kind of a woman.
So which of this would you?
She cares for nothing but the money. Just the money. Only the money. What kind of a woman? What kind of a woman?
Chukwuora, I can't continue to sit, fold my arms and watch you go through this. Assuming your late father left any land, you would have sold it and set up something.
Why? Why would I have to sell my properties to bounce back? Talk more of landed properties. But I would not do it. That is not how I was brought up. That's not how you brought me up.
So what? Well, so what? You want to continue eating from hand to mouth? Aren't you tired? If you are not, I am. You can't go. Chukwuora, you weren't born like this. I can't. It's not possible. There's nothing wrong in you selling off what you have. I use the money to bounce back.
Mom, I will not sell my house. It is not right. Okay? This is a phase. It happens to the best of us. I'll be fine. Please, I'll be fine. Trust me to handle this situation. I'll come out of it. Please, don't also forget that you have health issues. I don't want anything that would raise your BP. Let's stop talking about this matter.
Chukwuora, do you think I don't have... I have BP. This condition is giving me BP already. I am not happy. I am not happy with this condition you are. Things are not going down well with you and you think your mother will be happy over this. There's nothing wrong in you selling what you have. In fact, I wouldn't mind if you just stand and face what has come to destroy you.
Mom, I will bounce back. I don't have to sell my house to bounce back. I am doing something. I'm working hard. I see light at the end of the tunnel already. I'll be fine.
How? By doing everything but nothing.
Well, at least I'm not paying rent. I still have this roof over my head. If I can work hard enough to ensure that I eat, I put food on the table. That's okay for now.
Baby, are you okay?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. I'll be okay.
Baby, your forehead, you keep rubbing it. Are you sure you're fine?
I'm okay.
My darling, this is what you always say. Huh? You did not sleep well last night, my love.
Just carry on with your customers, please. I'll be fine, okay?
You can stay back and rest if you want to. You're sure you'll be fine? Thank you for calling, my darling. I really appreciate, okay? No Make sure you tell your friends about pretty cheesy hair.
Ha!
Your
I'll go
best
tell
hair
them. No
plug.
problem. You don't have problem. I'll go announce to them.
Thank you, my
I'm
darling.
a town crier.
Thanks for your patronage.
You're welcome.
Come again, no.
I
will. Pretty cheesy to the world. Bye bye.
Hey, yes,
Hey, Mercy, you forgot me.
No.
How, Mercy?
You will not hug me.
Nice to meet you again, my darling.
You.
Look at her. She's looking so beautiful.
I know, right? Thank you.
Wow. Ogo, I love this your hair plug.
Pretty cheesy. Oh, nice one.
Thank you, my darling.
Nice one.
It's still a small place.
Yeah.
We are hoping to expand it.
You actually read this in school and this is what you're practicing. Honestly, I'm happy for you.
My darling, it's my passion. And I'm happy I'm living my passion.
Happy.
Come inside, come in. You go inside now. You know you come inside. Mercy, you're looking beautiful. I own plasma Telemundo. See what? Yes, now. With all his money, he was begging. Chimdi, please now. Chimdi, it was a mistake. Chimdi this, Chimdi that.
That's my girl.
Trust me. Honestly, I never knew this was very serious.
Oh, you didn't know?
How would you know? My sister, it was very, very serious. Can you imagine? I called my man and someone else picked the call. A woman. You should have heard the rubbish she was just vomiting from her mouth. I had to give it to him, oh. Hot.
So you decided to take it out on the poor innocent.
Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I? Who will take the blame? Let me go take the fall. How now? I mean, if he wasn't giving her the impression that they are into serious relationship, she wouldn't have said what she said to me. I mean, she was talking like the madam of the house. Potential madam. Potential replacement. Now she won't come replace me. After everything. Ifeanyi, my investment, my inheritance. It not gonna be work. I had to give it to him. Ifeanyi couldn't even believe his eyes. He said he has never seen me that furious. I wear my trouser. Enter. Collect them by fire by force. Now what did they tell us for Shilu?
Trust me, girl. That's the way to handle them. Because if you don't, their head no go bend. Shrinking them is the way forward. That's the way to go. Alright? Madam, I heard you got some sugar, so how is it going?
Oh, about that?
I don't understand you. You're finally dating and you're dating someone you're not comfortable with.
And who said I am not comfortable?
Where is that coming from? Oh God. You don't need to compose a song with it before I know. I mean, why would you be dating someone and you're still in a place like this? I mean, it should be adding to your ministry. If it's not adding to your ministry, what is it doing for you then?
Listen.
See, girl, you don't need to be dating a man who is not adding positively
in your life. You need someone that will spend on you, someone that will pamper you, change your life, do things for you, not just, wait, I'm just advising you. You know what? Break up with him.
Mercy. Chiora and I will love each other.
Wait. What? 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 Chiogo. Is that a name?
Chiora.
What's that?
Chukwuora. That's his name.
Chiora.
And he loves the name.
Chiora. Are you? No. Shh. Hold on. Hey, sugar.
Uncle?
Yes.
Chimdi, why did you come back?
Actually, I forgot my glasses. Let me take it.
Don't lock it. And you couldn't even call me to get it for me. Eh? You decided to go through the troubles of coming back.
Madam, it's nothing. It's just glass. I mean, Mercy and I are going out. I'm not going home yet. Why don't you come with us, We don't know next time we will see each other.
Thank you, my darling, but I'll pass.
Why? It's just the three of us. For old time's sake,
I'm tired. I just want to go home and rest.
Uncle, why? Why are you doing this to yourself? Look at you. Young lady, pretty, you have everything and you are wasting your time. Take a chill pill. You need to take care of yourself. Don't come kill yourself because of one old man where no one find something we ain't gonna do. I don't understand now. Why did you do like this? They for my hand though.
Chimdi, enough. Enough. Zukwanike, mind your business. Listen, the fact that I chose to keep quiet when you and Mmasi were blabbing does not mean that I do not have anything to say. What is it? Can't you keep secrets? Must you go about talking about people? Chiora and I, we love each other. And we are in a relationship. Get that into your head.
Okay. Sorry, ma. It was not as if I wanted to say it. It was not as if I wanted to tell Mercy about it, about your doomed relationship. We all know that it's doomed already, okay? It was when we were just having one or two chats about our guys that I said it, Let's take it now. Come to think of it, girl, you are wasting your time. It's high time you left. This relationship is not heading to anywhere.
Enough. Can I go now? Can I go now?
But now see, I didn't want you.
Let's go now.
Are you going with us? This is what you're saying.
Chiora is back. By this time?
Baby! Baby!
He's not in the kitchen either.
Baby! My love, you're here.
You're shivering. And your temperature is high. What's going on?
I didn't want to disturb you.
My love, you should have called me now. You're more important to me than that shop. Hey, you know what? I'm going to get cold water. We need to bring down this temperature first, okay? Then I can go get you some drugs. I'm so sorry. Sorry, my love.
I am trying so hard to understand what is giving you the impetus to think that you can stand me. You told me that we have dinner at the government house. And I am right here in my living room all dressed up and waiting for you. You switched off your phone and you have the guts to tell me you're sorry? Of course you must be sorry. Now listen to me. In your entire miserable life, don't you ever call me again. Because that's it. I'm done.
Hello?
What happened? I have been calling and calling you. You are not picking up. Is everything okay?
Everything is okay, Ada. It's you.
Of course, Dad. I was so worried that I had to go see my house teacher to get my phone and call you.
I am alright. It's just fever. But I'm getting better. Thank goodness Ngozi walked in when she did. But I'm okay.
Tell me, are you alright?
Relax, Ada. I'm in good hands, okay?
Oh my God, Dad.
I just want you to focus on your studies, alright? I'm in good hands. I'll be fine.
Thank God. Alright, Dad. I will still call to check on you.
Alright, my darling. Bye. Sweetheart.
Hi, my love.
You watched, eh?
Yes, I did.
Thank you.
Yes, it's been a long week coupled with your illness. There was a lot, so I had to wash.
Thank you so much for all that you do around here.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you. I hope you know.
I know. And I love you too. So, I've been thinking.
About what?
My love, I know we have talked about this a lot. And you keep giving me the same answer. I know you want me to see it from your perspective, but I also want you to see it from my perspective too.
This same matter. So that if you're talking about the money...
Let me finish. My love.
Yes, baby.
Do you like seeing me unhappy?
Why would you say something like that? It's my earnest desire to see you happy always. That has been my goal from the moment you came into my life as my woman. Right? Of course I want to see you happy.
I know it is your earnest desire. But do you know what my earnest desire is?
Tell me.
It is to see the man that I love succeed in life.
And I will.
I know you will, but my darling, you do not have a strong ground right now to stand on. I mean, you keep running from one business to another, from one menial job to another. I need you to just focus on one thing and grow. Which is why I still insist on giving you the money to start up the business. Okay, listen, you can see it as a loan. I mean, you can pay me back once the business kicks off.
No, baby, no.
My love, please. Please.
No, I can't do this to you. It's not right.
What do you mean by you can't do this to me? You are not doing anything to me. This is me offering to help you. I mean, it's not like you are coercing me.
I'm not... You remember when we met and you told me about your dream to own a very big salon, and you have, clients coming over to have their head, like a big spa. You have workers working for you. You remember all that talk, and since then you have been saving to make that dream happen. It would be selfish of me to ask you to give me of that money to now set up my own business. What happens to you?
My love, you are my man. I am your girlfriend. So I can help you anytime you are not in the right position to do so. I can help you.
Augustine Achim. No. I'm sorry, baby, but no. That money is for the shop.
And I said the shop can wait.
I say no.
Why are you doing this?
What am I doing? No. Baby, come on, stop. Stop. I can't do it.
My love, look at me. Do you even love me?
With all of my heart, I love you.
If you love me, then why are you not accepting the money?
Because I want you to put you first.
You know what? I need some space.
Why?
I think I have to go over to my place.
You don't have to go. All right, it's fine. It's okay to disagree. But you don't have to leave me. Please, don't go. Please.
No. You need some space.
To be righteous in a corrupted world, you got to fight so many battles and so many obstacles. So my brother, hold on to who you are. Don't you change no matter what.
Augustine, you are seriously killing yourself slowly. And I feel you are not being fair to yourself.
Me? Killing myself? Is it your killing? Did die self no be you get her? So why are you drinking Panadol of another man's headache?
Do you know sometimes I feel like slapping you.
You feel on now? You fit. You cannot do it. You know that, right? You can't. Oh my dear. I know where you are coming from and where you are going. But what I don't understand is why Chiora has refused to collect money from me. He keeps telling me that the money is for me to expand my shop. Who does that?
Are you blind? Can't you see the handwriting on the wall? Is it that you don't understand everything I've been telling you? This man in question has no dreams. He has no ambition. He has no goal or whatsoever. He's dumb, both in brain, spiritually, physically. He has nothing to show for. As in, to show that he is a real man. That's the kind of man you are dealing with.
You know, I cannot just sit here and pretend that I did not hear you insult my man.
My sister, I will tell you the truth.
What truth do you think you are telling me?
I will tell you the truth because you are my friend.
You are saying this because you do not know this man. Now let me shock you. Do you know that house that he's living in? He is the owner of that house. It's shocking.
Baby. That house that he's living, he's the owner of that house. Are you a learner? What are you talking about? What has big house got to do with fat pockets? Can he afford one hair? Can he give you money to stock up your shop? The answer is no. No is the answer because he can't. He's lazy. He can't even afford it for himself.
His success is my success.
Please, cut that crap. Success. Who's success head?
Somebody that can't even boast of 10,000 naira in his account if he has any. That's the kind of man you are dealing with. I've told you. It's my friend. Follow my footsteps. Meet men, good men, rich men, men that will expand your shop, men that will expand your business. You keep saying that you want to expand your business. You keep telling me that you want to grow, that you want to invest in yourself. Be an entrepreneur, self-made. What are you doing? You want to give a man that has no future your money, your hard-earned money, your sweat in this country, in this hard country. Why? Follow men that will make your life better, transform you, bring out the inner beauty in you. That is all I'm telling you as my friend, nothing else. I didn't say you should go and steal.
Ikuchago, are you done? No, you go to knock and see a nigga. My dear, I do not need men. I need just one man in my life. And that man is Chiora. Okay? I love him and there is nothing anybody can do about it.
Let me still tell you this in case you don't understand. Maybe you didn't understand what I said before. I love Ifeanyi, no doubt. But once a richer man comes, I will just shift. There will be shifting paradigm. As in, I will shift my attention to that man to get the money, to get the currency. Because they say, follow who know road. My sister, that is how it's been run. After everything he's doing for me, I am still collecting small change from all these old men that loves to be with young ladies, you know? Young ladies like us. Why? Because that is how it is. That is how life is. I am not telling you to leave the young man. Obviously, all my advice are being watered down. So, no. Still be with him. But, you know, meet with these men that have money to spend. I say hot money. Money that is bringing out fire. Obi Kubana them. You know? That kind of money. Their money is like Etiko body. That kind of money, that is what you need to bring out the inner beauty in you. That is all I'm telling you. I'm not telling you to leave him. You're not even committing any sin because this man has not paid your dowry. All I'm telling you is that mingle with this man.
Yeah, I understand you. Yes. But you don't have to worry about anything. Yes, very well, yes. Calm down, you don't have any problem. You're talking to Chief Omeliwe. You're very correct, yes. Don't worry, I'll cross-check and I'll get back to you. Yeah, thank you. Talk to you later, okay?
I miss you so much.
Sugar.
Why didn't you come on time? Why did you have to? Okay, I get it. No questions, right? But you can't blame me for how much I miss you. Do you have the slightest idea of how much I miss you?
Did you now miss me?
Of course I miss you.
Care to show me how much you missed me?
Well, you know that I like to show you that in the bedroom.
And I just can't wait to have you right there. So my girl has been a good girl.
You have been amazing too. And I have received all your deliveries.
Oh, come off that.
When are you going to stop spoiling me with gifts?
Can I even stop it? It can't be stopped. Oh, so I got an invite from a friend for a fundraising party, and I would love you to come with me.
Really?
Yes, it's been long overdue. I want to start introducing you to my friends. You could meet their wives, get acquainted and all that. What do you think?
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's good because the party is tonight.
tonight?
Yes.
But I don't have anything to wear.
You don't need to worry about that. I've got you covered. You know me.
Oh, baby.
Sugar baby.
Come here, let me give you some sugar.
Wow. Lord. Wow. Lord. It smells sweet.
Thank you.
You ready now, right?
In your arms, as always.
After you.
What kind of a woman?
Now, bring those things.
Mama,
Now.
you didn't tell me you're coming.
Must I tell you before coming to my son's house? Because what? Now,
What are they carrying?
Food stuff. Must I tell you I'm coming to my son's house?
Mama, what is going on?
He had be broke, be hungry at the same time. No. And I heard you're not feeling fine. So I came. Come here, Nesi, Ineli, Bonna, Atagum.
Mama, you should have at least just told me that you're coming so I can come and get you.
I can't. So I tell Mama you had BP. Is it finished?
Yes, ma'am.
And the boss.
Yes, ma'am.
Chalono. Can you know what Jai? Who when I'm hungry?
Thanks, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Let me keep this for myself.
Oh, but this is a lot. How did you even get the money to get all of this together?
You are asking me. Yeah. I'm not that old that I cannot provide for my son. I want to take care of you as a mother.
It is fine, Mama. I'm surprised, but I'm happy to have you here.
You see?
I'm happy that you're here.
I'm happy too.
No.
Thank you. Thank you.
If the one I call my man cannot take anything from me, then I have a problem building a relationship with a man like that.
You remember when we met and you told me about your dream to own a very big salon, and you have, clients coming over to have their head, like a big spa. You have workers working for you. You remember all that talk, and since then you have been saving to make that dream happen. It would be selfish of me to ask you to give me of that money to now set up my own business. What happens to you?
I don't want to believe that Chimdi is right. Chiora has ambition in life. It is just that he experienced a setback. But why can't he take the money I have offered him and move on with his life? Why?
Mom, you would love her. Trust me, Mom, you would love her. She's a good person and she loves me too. She loves the kids and the kids love her too. They think that she's an angel. Eh?
But your stubbornness will not allow you to operate at her level. I don't know why you will allow him to dominate you even many years after his burial. Eh?
Mom, you have just lost me. What does Daddy have to do with what we're discussing here?
Everything. Why do you think it's not right for you to take things from her? Your pride. Maka to you, he believed that you're the one that is supposed to be giving her and not the other way around. Why will you allow your father to influence you?
Mom, you're trying to manipulate me emotionally and it's not right.
I can never know. People go emotional, don't even go because a man walk. A man walk. I see nothing wrong in taking things from her. This is a lady you've said so many things about. From where I'm judging her is what you told me about. That she's good, that she's that. That means she's a wife material. She's good to be kept in the house. A woman who wants the betterment of everybody around her. If she's offering a helping hand, take it. And what if I didn't mean? Such a woman is hard to come by. What is there is that if you have, pay back $1 million fold. But if she offers anything, take it. Bonna. Chupuora. Now. Who's there?
Yes. Good afternoon, ma'am. Who are you? My name is Ngozi. I am Chukwora's friend. Chiora. You know him, right?
There you go.
Thank you so much.
So you are the new girl that he is sleeping with, right? What? Oh, please. There's no room for denial. Isn't it obvious? What I don't know is why you are here and what you want from me.
Can you please come back to him?
Excuse me, you.
I'm sorry. That's not what I meant. What I mean is, can you please help me talk to him? Please. I love this man. And his happiness is of utmost concern to me. Please, I'm begging you. You are the mother of his children. So I'm thinking you can just help me talk to him, please.
He will not change.
Excuse me?
Listen, I have lived with this man for 18 years. So believe me when I tell you that he will not change. Chora would rather stay poor and wretched other than put himself out there to make a living.
He's been trying. He's been working so hard. Believe me when I say he's been putting himself out there. You know that, right?
Whatever. I have never looked back at that spineless man ever since I walked out of his life and house. I do not have time for people like that. I don't know what a beautiful young lady like you is doing with a wretched man like him. Take my advice. Leave home while you still can.
You know, I never had the privilege to ask him why you left.
Why?
Because he's so gutted. And sometimes I have this feeling that he still has feelings for you. I didn't want him to look me in the face and tell me that I am his second option. I didn't want that. But then, I keep questioning myself. Why did you leave? Why? Why leave after spending all these years with him? After reproducing 3 children? Why?
Look around. Isn't it obvious? Here, I have my quiet, peace, and sanity. I left that man because I preferred a solution. What did he do? He threw it back at me. Right in my face. I said, sell the house. Take the money. And sort yourself out. He refused. He even had his mother's name on the paper file. What nonsense is that?
Mama, have you really sat back to think that maybe he got that property before he even met you? Yes. Most men these days would give their first investment their mother's name. Because they believe that their mother's name represents progress and multiplication. I mean, to you, that shouldn't be a bother.
Why do I have this feeling that Chura is so lucky to have found a perfect village woman for himself?
Well, ma'am, I am from a small but respected village in Enugu, in Anambra State. So I do not have a problem if you call me a village woman, for indeed, I see myself as a local champion, village woman. But hey, ma'am, I am not the bone of contention here. Chukwuora, a man of Nnewi, is the bone of contention here. We know he's not a cheating man. When he was with you, he never looked at another woman. You left, and he found me. And I can boldly tell you that he has never looked at another woman.
Why are you telling me all this nonsense?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry if you misunderstand me. I didn't mean to provoke you. At all. But what I am saying is that when it comes to Chukwuora, you have an edge over me. Monagada Maka. He's married to you. And you have children for him. He's not even married to me. And I do not have any child for him. All I am saying is, as the women in his life, we should forget whatever happened and come together, partner together and bring him back to what he used to be. That's all I ask.
I have this feeling that you are the whole type, and I am not. I left that man because he almost made a mess of me. Poor, wretched, selfish man. So if you want to salvage him, then go ahead and do so without involving me.
You did what? Why would you do that?
My love, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Why would you go looking for her in the first place?
When a woman loves a man, she will do everything to make sure that he feels okay.
How will you going to see Fediche make me feel okay? How did you even find her?
A friend of mine has her as a common friend on Facebook. So I was able to track her.
Are you happy now that you have seen the woman that broke my heart? Are you happy that you've come face to face with the woman that made life difficult for me? Are you happy?
I am sorry, my darling. Honestly, now that I have met her, I keep wondering why I went there in the first place.
No, you tell me.
I'm sorry. Please. Please, my darling, I'm sorry. But I want you to tell me everything. Everything that you can recall. Please.
I don't know what I can tell you. I've lost track of if FREDERICK is in my past. Memories of her fading off really fast. You must understand that I love you. You must hold close to your heart the words that I say to you, because I mean them. You did that because you probably, had some insecurities and you just wanted closure. But I'm here because it's you that I want. I'm not a woman who made life difficult for me. She left me when I needed her the most. She was the one who left. I was the one pleading, begging for her to come back because we have kids, we have a family. My mother did the best that she could. She tried. Recently she told me what transpired with Ebele Okaro and all, and I was just so close to tears. That's how she frustrated everyone. She frustrated everyone. We had no choice but to end the marriage.
And it has remained like that since then?
Yeah, that's how it's been since then. She never looked back, I'm not even sure she's in touch with her kids.
It dawned on me immediately she started talking that I had no reason visiting her.
Absolutely no reason.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. I've been meaning to ask you the offer, the one you made. I don't know if it's still on the table. If it is, I'd like to take it.
You're joking, right?
I'm serious.
Wow! This is good news! Oh, you're talking, baby! You know what?
Well, I still don't know what kind of business to venture into.
Not to worry, okay? We're going to figure something out together. Come on! Wow, you just made my day.
Mama? Again, you called me.
I'll be leaving very early tomorrow morning.
Of course I know.
Back to the village. And I am not happy that after my stay, I did not get to meet Okosinachi, the young lady you told me about.
Mama, you meet her now. You meet her.
Remember, you made the first mistake because I allowed you to be with the woman you choose to be with. But this time around, I am going to be part of it.
Of course, you're going to be part of it. I hear what you say. It's just that we'll have to do it the right way. I don't want us to rush things.
I'm not saying you should do it today. But I must be part of it.
You'll be part of it? Oh.
Chukwara. Chukwara.
Ma.
I didn't get to see this lady.
You see her. You see her. She's an amazing person. You see her. And you like her.
Thank you very much. How's Chukwara and his new wife? How are they doing?
Hey, Wanya, she's an angel. Izbo mother de Kiadero. You know that she helped my son in getting back in his business. My son now owns a supermarket and he is doing wonderfully well.
Hey.
What are you saying? I am happy hearing all this. So there are still good women out there.
Hey. Nsigi, I am so happy. I never knew such a woman still exists. My son now has a good woman as a wife. Happy. Hey. I'm telling you.
I'm happy about it.
I am
happy hearing this.
Thank you.
Oh, look who's back. Hey. Oh, Dogumo. Welcome, baby.
I'm tired.
I know.
I'm tired.
So sorry, my darling.
What? Everyone was in my office today. Everybody wants something. You know,
are you serious?
It was like a carnival.
Oh, I've told you to let me help you.
Really?
Okay? Yeah,
Really?
as a part-timer.
You want to leave your job and come work in my office. Babe, stop now. Stop being silly.
Come off it, baby. I have 2 workers already in my shop.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh.
You're really serious?
Very serious.
If I offer the job, you take it?
Of course, I will take it. What do we have here?
What is it? What is your problem?
What is what? I know
What
it's
is
mine.
How did your eye get here?
Baby, come on.
You know it's what? Wait, Cheligo, what did you say?
I know it's mine.
No, it's for one babe outside that I'm chiking.
Oh, please, weapon na that group. Bring it.
This is not yours, so.
My love is mine and I know it's mine. Come on.
I'm spoiling you too much.
Thank you, and I'm loving it too much.
I'm spoiling you.
I'm loving it.
You soon finish my money.
Oh, what do we have here?
You love it.
Oh, baby, I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm happy you're happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was setting the table before you walked in.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will have to freshen up.
Okay.
Because this man is tired.
I know.
Lord have mercy.
Mm-hmm. Lord have mercy.
Oh, go. They sharp
For you now.
Looking like I got upstairs, you know?
After you. But you need to eat first.
So
you
that
can have strength.
That's fault.
I know!
I'm still wondering why you're here.
I don't really understand. What do you mean?
I don't like them hanging around when I'm through with them.
Like you are done with me. What do you mean?
What is that your name again? Cornell, right?
Yeah.
Listen, you need to pick yourself up from my couch. Pick whatever belonged to you from this space and get out before somebody important finds you here.
Did you actually bring me here to get you fired up and then send me out?
If you understood clearly that your assignment was to fire me up in there, do you not think that you have failed already? Listen, I don't like it when bare bodies relax on my expensive couch. So get up and get out.
Listen, you just dug a pit for yourself in this town without even knowing it. And I'm going to deal with you, and it's a promise.
I need to be sure that my throw pillow doesn't ooze of poverty, idiot.
don't get it. What does he stand to gain by doing this? Why? You don't understand. I have goods on the way to the market. Do you know what that means to me and my business? Exactly why I hate this man. Who voted him? How did he get into power? Barely 2 months of his governance, he's slapping all hands down. Well, I don't know what to do. But definitely the business is going to take a major hit. Okay, don't worry, I'll keep checking. Yeah, I'll check too. Thank you. This is why I hate technocrats in government. Government should be left for politicians.
Oh yes, my darling. Honestly, I cannot really explain. Baby. Welcome. You know what? Let me call you back shortly. Okay? Thank you. Baby! Baby! Hey, come on!
Hello? Yes. Chukwu Rozwan is speaking. Who am I speaking with? Oh, I see. Sir, please. I don't know why you're calling me. But as it is, I have nothing more to lose. The Bureau of Standardization of Goods have already done the worst that they can possibly do to me. So I don't understand the essence of this call. What? Okay. Okay. That's fine. I'm not making promises, but I'll do my best to show up. I mean, this is all so sudden. Thanks for the call. Thank you. Yes, please. Bye. Huh?
Yes, I understood. But listen, show me a government that is working, and I'll show you one where round pegs are pointed on a round holes. I have a mission in this office, and my mission is to turn things around. Come in. I'll call you back.
Good day, sir. Mr. Ozan, you are welcome. Yes, sir.
It's an honor seeing you in my office.
You're the one here now, sir?
Yes, sir.
How about Mr. Usman?
Sit down. Sit.
I don't understand this. It does not make sense to me. What are you saying?
I understand the shock, Mr. Ozwane. But you heard him right. Mr. Usman and his colleagues in the office has been found to be rigidly corrupt. The headquarters did a sweep with the recent complaints and medical conditions coming up. Well, with this new government in power, let me tell you, a lot of things have changed. Going through the abandoned file, we discovered that you were unjustly terminated for doing exactly the job you were employed to do. Resisting those money mongers, maintaining the ethics and the standard of this bureau. We are sorry. Sacking you shouldn't have been done. We are very sorry that it took us this long to rewrite the wrong. Please, we are sorry.
I am going to need a minute.
That is understood. We need to get you settled before leaving back to Abuja. As the new regional head, we need to get you grounded. Shall we?
And what happened to Mr. Usman and the rest of them?
They are going to be very busy for a very long time, defending charges against them of corruption, extortion, bribery, breach of duties. By the evidences against them, they may be headed straight to prison. Can we start now, Mr. Ozani?
It is well. I am here now. We can start.
So my brother, hold on to who you are. Don't change no matter what.
Are you joking?
I'm not joking.
No. You are pulling my legs.
Exactly how I felt when I got the call. I thought they were pulling my legs. You know. But they told me that it was serious. We kept talking and they kept convincing me that this is for real. And then I got a call from the bank. And that was all the confirmation that I needed. I went to the bank and they showed me that my account has been unfrozen. So my account has been frozen for over 2 years. At that point, I realized that a new dawn has come.
Oh my god, baby, this is good news. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you.
I'm happy too, baby. I'm happy. I don't know how I feel, you know, but...
You should be happy. Come on.
You know, I can't be the only one rejoicing about this. That's why I've called you. But there are people who must know. I want to call my mom.
Okay. Sure.
I want to tell her.
Wow.
I'd like to share the good news with her.
I'm worried to my brains. This man have not been himself for some days now.
He hasn't told you what the problem is?
That's what's making me even more worried. He's just been killing me with different attitudes.
Come on, Ify. I know you too well. I know you to be a deep thinker. Look, maybe he's just going through a phase or experiencing some kind of problem in his business.
then you don't even know this man we are talking about. Listen, darling. This man is in charge of the cartel that brings in regulated drugs into this country. And he has succeeded in clamping down all the agencies that should monitor the affairs of this cartel, thereby placing them on the mainstream. That means he will stay rich forever.
Big deal. Big deal.
You get the point now?
Then why isn't he misbehaving? What could be his problem? Or maybe he has decoded your misdemeanor of smuggling in boys into the house to wet you up. Maybe.
Listen, unlike that idiot that was busy buying properties in his mother's name, this man buys every single property in my name. He loves me so much and I do not want to lose him.
There is no possibility of you losing him. If he loves you this much, then I don't think you will lose him. Maybe he's just going through a phase in his business, or it could be something, but you not worry, okay? He will definitely come back to himself. And then your sugar daddy, you'll have him back and you'll be happy, okay? Ify, calm down.
Hey! Ego onye ga-enye m. Ukwa onye ga-enye m.
Mama.
Hey!
What is happening? You so happy?
Hey! Nne, I am very, very happy.
What's the good news?
I have not been this happy for a very long time. Eh?
What is the good news?
The good news is that the God I serve did not forget me.
Eh?
He said that I will not die in regret in this my lifetime. So Ochetago, in my home, your father, Adanaya, your father has finally gotten his job back. So? Surprise up, yeah? I just got off the phone with your father. Not only that he's got his job, he has been made the head of Brew of Products of Standardization. Hey! Eno kanso so ya, ba Adanaya. Ebuligomia. Adanaya. Ebuligomia ja. Nna na so you go.
Mama, are you trying to make me happy with this thing?
Okay.
But it doesn't happen like this in real life.
So? Hey! Adanaya. Your father, Japalam, nwa nwoke, odogwu nwoke, dimpa, afudimpa afogodo give ye, nwa your father sent me some money to show that his account that was frozen has been unfrozen. He now has access to his account. Chineke adrego. This God is wonderful. Now I can now close my eyes and die peacefully.
Die? No, Mama, don't say that. But for now, thank God, my siblings will be so happy to hear this when they return. That means we can return to our daddy now.
Bam, man, I'm not going to die anytime soon. Hey!
Odogum afudimpa fogunugimia nwanyị rigoro kwete. My love.
Yes, baby.
Look at you. You look so amazing, my darling.
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
My love, I know you're in a hurry and I wouldn't want to take your time. But as you can see, breakfast is here. Just come sit down so I can serve it, okay? Please don't say no.
Okay. You know, sometimes when I look at you, I wonder why God would give to one woman everything that it takes to be an amazing wife. Just you. Your coming into my life kept me alive. And I want you to know that as long as I live, I am going to love and cherish you. I love you with every breath that I take.
And I love you more. Okay, please don't make me get all emotional right now. Come on, eat. Come on. Here you go. Come on, baby.
Very stupid. I mean, you are absolutely stupid. Is this why you're calling me by this time? What am I paying you for? No, don't give me that bullshit. Don't give me that bullshit. Listen, I once dreaded this, but not this time. You get me? Not this time. So get off my phone and get your dull brain to work. Okay? Oh shit. It's one stupid man named Mr. Oswani or whatever they call him. That idiot is dismantling structures set for business. And believe you me, I am afraid we might be forced out of business soon.
Oswani, who is that? I don't know who. Who's that?
Is there another thing you know aside sitting down, watch TV, paint your nails, ask for money, then more money? Do you even know there's even a change of government? And the change of government brought a change with it too. Do you know?
All I have done is try to be a supportive partner. I've been asking you what's going on. You wouldn't tell me. What did I do wrong?
Did you say supportive? Supportive my foot.
Baby, what did I even do now? Oswani. That name. That sounds like my ex-husband's name. Baby. You are still here. I see you're not good with taking people's advice, are you? What are you doing here? My darling, that is rather too harsh, coming from a side chick like you. The last I checked, this is still my husband's house. So if you want to know, I am here to see my husband. Well, as you can see, Chera is not around. So I suggest you call him and book an appointment. That's if you really want to see him. Ifedije, the mother of his children, his loving wife, should call him to take an appointment? Oh, you must be a joker, my darling. Get me a glass of cold juice. I am thirsty.
ask for nothing but the money. Just the money, only the money. What kind of a woman? What kind of a woman?
Oh, love of my life, there you are. Baby, come on, sweetheart.
What are you doing here?
How was your...
You're back. Welcome.
Thanks, baby. Ifediche, you have not answered my question. What are you doing here? Why did you allow her?
She doesn't have the capacity to do that. I let myself in. Do you really think that she can stop me from coming into my darling husband's house? Oh, no, she can't.
My love, you look tired and exhausted. Why don't you go freshen up while I get the food ready?
Ah, Ifediche. What is this? What is this?
Okay.
What kind of woman is that? She doesn't care for anybody. Whether good or bad, she want the money. However it's gonna come, she doesn't care. If someone's gonna die, she doesn't care. Get the money,
Why?
get the money.
Why did you let her in? Why did you let her into our house?
She is the mother of your children. There is no way I can chase her out.
So why did you not call me the moment she entered this house?
I called you, but your line was busy. So I figured you were busy. My love, you know this woman. She is a troublemaker. And I don't want to play into her hands.
Did she say anything to you? Anything at all?
Other than reminding me that she is still your wife and I am the other lady in your life.
Come. You know that I did not plan for this. Right?
I know.
I'm sorry.
I know, baby.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault, okay?
I'm sorry.
Just freshen up so you can come downstairs and eat.
It's okay. But be rest assured that I'm going to deal with it. Okay?
Okay. I trust you.
Alright.
Oh my God.
What are you doing here?
What do you mean, what are you doing here? Are you stupid? You don't have manners. You don't have respect.
But you know,
come on, shut up your mouth, my friend. Just because my husband came and said hello to you and then you found yourself on my matrimonial bed, does it give you the right to sit here and ask me stupid questions? Come on, get out of the bed, my friend. Let me lie down.
Honestly, you are not supposed
If you
to.
don't shut up, what I'm going to do to you, you'll not believe yourself. What nonsense.
What is going on here?
Please,
what are you doing here?
I don't understand what she's doing here.
slow
Tell her
down.
to get out of here. When I tell you control your libido, you say no. If not that you went to go and price this one's market and buy, what would she be doing on my matrimonial bed? Asking me stupid questions that what am I doing here?
Ifediche, this is no longer your matrimonial bed. Alright, please get out.
My friend, come on, give me my duvet. Two of you put it together cannot even stop me from saying.
Out! Out! Nonsense! I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this. Please, just calm down. Alright? She's going to sleep at the guest room tonight. I promise first thing tomorrow morning, she's leaving. Please. Okay? Let me just see that all the doors are locked. I'll be back. Sorry, baby. You can go to bed now.
My dear, this is nice. took time to spice the egg very well. Don't worry, I'll tell Gerald to retain you as a chef, okay? Exactly how I like my eggs.
From the little you know about me, you can tell that I am not a troublemaker. But the question is, why are you doing this?
Why am I doing what?
The one you love.
What about the one I love? Listen, when I say I love Chora, I'm not just saying it for word's sake. I love him with everything in me. Do you understand?
You know, if you truly love Chora like you claim, why then are you setting him up?
When you say I'm setting him up, what do you mean?
Chora has found peace. The echoes of his integrity brought him back what he has lost. Yes. Why then are you tormenting him?
You know, you're so stupid to say this to me. I don't even know the woman that raised you, but she didn't do a good job. I was even going to ask him to retain you here as a chef, just so you can still have the opportunity to see him and even talk to him. But right now, I'm convinced that I'm going to send you back into the gutters where you come from. Are you stupid? Are you mad? Get out of here, my friend. Let me have a decent meal. Nonsense. You mangal. Come and carry this rubbish, oh. Because what nonsense is this? What is this? What is wrong with you? You are embarrassing me!
You are the one embarrassing yourself. Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Do not come back to this house again. You have no right whatsoever to show up here and embarrass the woman in my life. Stop it.
Shara, don't say that to me. You know I cannot take it.
I did not invite you here.
I am your wife.
No, you are not. You left me. Stay out. You left. Did you not? I'm trying very hard to be civil here. The next time I see you here, I am going to invite the authorities.
Shara, look at me. I'm wearing a piece of cloth and it is your cloth.
You can live with what you came for. Leave my house.
Shara!
Leave my house.
What is this? Eh? Are you going to stand there and mop a bit? Are you not going to talk to
me? You are not going to speak to her in that manner. She stays here, you stay out. You left me. When I needed you most, you left me. I begged you to stay. Now you want to come back? No. A better woman has taken your spot. Let me tell you something. Our kids are grown. You have no excuse whatsoever to show your ugly face here again. They want to talk to their mother. They know how to reach you. They will call you. I give you rights to have access to your children. Not to me or the woman in my life. I swear to you on my father's grave, the next time you come here, I'll arrest you.
Shara! Shara! Both of you, what is going on? What is going on with you? Stop it already!
Whether good or bad, she want the money. However it's gonna come, she doesn't.
Shara, what is this? You're not the most stubborn man on earth. Your problem is that you're too strong-headed and you don't want to listen. What is wrong with you?
Madam, I'm not strong-headed, alright? I worked hard, I worked my butts off to build this house. You of all people, you my wife, you my family, cannot possibly be advising me to sell my house at this age.
What is wrong with you? Are you not tired? Are you not tired of this life that you are living? If you are not tired, I am tired. I'm tired, dude. I'm tired. Why can't you be flexible?
I am flexible. I have a life and I am going to sustain that life.
I'm asking myself how I ended up with a man like you. Amongst all the men, I chose you. This is what I get. Ejora, this is what I get. Don't you ever get tired? You have to loosen up and enjoy life. Life is not that serious. What is this? How did I end up with a man like you?
She doesn't care for anybody, whether good or bad. However it's gonna come.
You know, that is why I decided myself to come see you and congratulate you on your promotion. It is from the bottom of my heart.
Chief, you have said quite a lot since you walked into my office. But I have a good feeling that you have not told me the real reason you are here.
Oh, come on, Mr. Zwani. You know I don't have anything to do with what happened. To let you know the truth, I'm actually surprised when I heard the news myself. So bad and so sad. What men could do to their fellow men. But you know you won't take revenge on me on that. I don't have a hand in it.
Chief, if I wanted to take revenge on you and the people who libeled me, put my reputation in the gutters, risked the survival of my family, even you would not have business to run. But I'm not a man who lives in yesterday. I'm a man who lives and believes in today and the future.
I'm only putting in good words.
I understand that, but you didn't have to come all the way to see me. As long as you're doing business and your business is legitimate, you're fine.
My business is legitimate. I'm doing legitimate business.
Then stop pissing in your pants and running around. Get to work. As long as you do legitimate business, you're fine. I will not be needing this gift. So please, if you'll allow me, get back to work. I have people waiting for me.
Just who the hell does he think he is? This is a town that we've already wired. He cannot come from nowhere and dislodge the very foundation of my wealth. Afusianka, Anyapo, I will deal with him.
To be righteous in a corrupted world, you got to fight so many battles and so hold on to who you are.
Hello, my beautiful angels. My children. I miss you all so much.
I miss you too.
Oh,
we have missed you.
I have missed you.
You didn't even care about us. You didn't even want to visit us in school.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
We asked Dad, but he said you are busy.
Yes, my angel. You know, Mommy has a new business and trying to blend business and other things is really not easy. But I'm here now to take very good care of you. Is that okay? I see that both of you, you're looking very plumpy and fleshy. Grandma has been doing a good job by taking care of you, huh?
Yes, and she cooks us delicious meals.
She does!
Yes, I'm beginning to like it. I just want to stay. Me too.
Listen, no matter how much you like this place, you still have to go back home to live with Mommy and Daddy. Or don't you want to live with Mommy and Daddy?
Yes.
You?
Well, Dad now lives with Antogosi now.
I'm back. And I'm back to take my rightful position. Okay? So I'll take all of you back home. I'm just wondering why your dad had to let that lady control him so much that he sent you to the village.
She didn't make Dad to do it. We just want to come spend some time with Grandma.
Oh, you did?
Yes, we did. Like you care. Do you care to know where we are or how we do?
Mommy is here and Mommy is going to make it up to you. Are you happy to see Mommy? Huh? You're happy to see Mommy. I'm so... Mama, good afternoon.
Mama, good afternoon.
I'll see you, okay? That's my princess. I'll see you, okay? Mama, good afternoon.
Ifediche, aren't you here to see your children?
Mama, I know you don't like me. And I really don't have an explanation to what I did. But I'm sorry.
The last thing I will do is to stop you from coming to see your children. Nothing surpasses the love of a mother, only if you have any to give these children.
Mama, please, I need help. I need help in getting back to my husband.
What I won't take from you is coming here to take these children away. They are living well. They are very comfortable and doing wonderfully well. And as for that nonsense you just vomited, let me pretend I didn't hear it.
She doesn't care for anybody. Whether good or bad, she want the money. However it's gonna come, she doesn't care. If someone's gonna die, she doesn't care. Get the money, that's all she cares. And nothing else.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Even though your face doesn't look good. And I'm beginning to wonder if my eyes are deceiving me. It's been a long time since you came home last. I hope everything is alright. And you're looking very sad. Why?
Because I am sad in real sense, Uncle. I'm sad. I'm very, very sad. You created a mess and I'm here to talk to you about it.
I created a mess? What kind of mess is that? Ifediche, is something wrong with your head? Have you smoked something that has shifted the base of your brain? I'm asking you.
Adanna,
Mama.
I am specifically talking to you because I know you will understand. Ifediche is your mother. That is quite understandable. But she has proven that she's not a virtuous woman.
I don't understand what that means.
You will understand when the time comes. But in case if she comes visiting when I am not around, do not allow her to take any of your siblings away.
You don't need to worry yourself about that. None of my siblings will ever want to go anywhere with her.
Yes, Uncle. Something shifted the base of my brain, like you said. Why did you go ahead to separate my marriage with Chiora? Without even seeking my consent, did you inform me?
Why did I go ahead and separate your marriage? Did I inform you? That marriage stands separated. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Uncle.
Yes.
Uncle, if you know how you managed to spoil this thing, go and fix it back. If you know how you managed to separate Chiora from me by returning his bride price, go and redo it. Oh, Chiora is still my husband.
How do you want me to do that? I mean, from where to where? Ifediche, I remember with this same mouth of yours, you told me, Uncle, I don't want to have anything to do with a man that is broke. A man that cannot take care of my needs. And I remember pleading with you, Ifediche, hold on. Get some patience. Let us look at this matter together and see if we can resolve it. What did you tell me? You said no. Because you were eager to leave. Now you come back here and you are telling me I should go and bring you back and be the separator. I don't even know the word that you are using.
Uncle, did I ask you to go and separate myself from Chiora? Did I ask you to do it? The one that I ask you to do, you will not do. The one that you are not being sent, sharp, you have finished it. Did I ask you to do it? Chiora paid for my head and that's how it will remain. So if you know how you returned his money to him, go and collect it back.
Let me remind you in case if you have forgotten. That marriage was dissolved in accordance with the laws of Umudian. And it remains separated. There is nothing you can do about it. And as far as I'm concerned, your marriage with Chukwuora is over.
Uncle, it is not my business to checkmate how many women Chiora sleeps with. It's not my business. Every man is entitled to sleeping with as many women as they can, as long as their strength can carry them. The one that I'm interested in is that he paid my dowry. He paid for my head. You gave the money back to him. Go and collect it. Collect it, oh!
Ifediche, you sent yourself away from this boat. And the marriage remains separated. Don't bring Riku into this family. Don't. And stop parading yourself as the wife of a man who is already married to another woman. What is your problem? Eh? If you don't have anything to tell me, Kuku just, I don't understand. Look at what you are saying. Go and collect the money back so that you can go back.
Uncle, you will not read this paper. There's no peace for the wicked.
Take the paper now.
You will not read this paper.
Take it. Is that one the problem?
Go and collect my bread price from Chukwu.
Will the newspaper bring Chukura back to you? Go and carry the newspaper and go. When you get outside there, you will turn to Chukura and then you will.
She want the money. However it's gonna come, she doesn't care.
As we've made the first attempt and failed, I am feeling we should get Fina involved.
I don't understand. Why get Ifina involved? Our brief is to kill him and not to seduce him.
And as we've not managed to succeed with the brief, don't you think Fina would use our vast knowledge in seduction to bring him to a place where we kill him slowly?
Makuti, you never seems to amaze me. Whether we kill him slowly or not, our boss asks us to kill him and we should not involve anybody in this.
What? You mean you almost got assassinated? How?
I still cannot explain how I was able to get out of that car. You can go to Zone E tomorrow and look at the car. It's riddled with bullets.
Are you okay? Did you sustain any injury?
I'm fine.
Who would want to do this to you after hearing the good work you do in this country? Who?
Individuals profiteering from the evil and wicked structure of this country would stop at nothing to prevent change.
Okay. So what are we going to do? Huh? Are the police going to stop them or dismantle their evil plots? What?
Relax. I believe that they are capable. The authorities already have this individual under the radar. You know, this was imminent, you know, so they knew it was going to come. Right.
My love, please, I want you to stay indoors for now.
What?
Don't go out, please.
Stop. I cannot run away from my work. I have an office to run. Do you understand? Me staying away from work will be me playing into their hands. Like I told you, the authorities already had these people under their radar, so very soon they'll all be apprehended, I can assure you. Relax. I just want you and the kids to be safe. I can handle this.
This is your life we are talking about.
I know.
They can ambush you, you know.
What if it's the other way around?
The other way around? I don't understand. What are you planning?
Oh God, this is work. Really, I shouldn't be telling you this, but the individual behind this is the one responsible for all that happens to me. The loss of my job, the momentary hardship. You know, this is an individual who profits from the criminal structure, makes money in spite of the people's well-being. He doesn't care. He's at it again. We know who he is, and we are going to round him up very soon. stop panicking. Relax.
I don't want anything to happen to you.
Nothing will happen to
you. Are
you.
you sure you're not feeling pains?
I'm okay.
Are you sure you didn't sustain any injury? Huh?
I'm okay, I'm fine.
Hey. You're sure?
To fight so many battles and so many obstacles. So my brother.
Who sent you? I said, who sent you?
The importer.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, sir.
If I go and find out that you lied to me, I will be your worst nightmare. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir. No lie.
I love you are not saying anything and it bothers me.
You know, I had my doubts.
Had your doubt. What do you even mean by that? What doubt?
You know, I'm a man who sits on a mountain of money, and it takes a mafia to build a mountain of money.
My love, I don't know where all of this is coming from, right? But this is just not good. It's not the way to drill someone you say you love.
Why didn't you let me know you were married to that fool?
But you knew I was married. I didn't know you had anything to do with him.
Your witchcraft, and you lose life. Also brought that man down on his knees. And you want to do the same to me?
I don't get it. No, is this what I get? For loving you selflessly and effortlessly? Is this what I get?
You must be a fool for saying that. Let me tell you. There are cameras everywhere in this house. You should not know. Yes.
You. Cameras, how?
Ifediche, you won't see them because they were installed by experts. And for your information, every day, videos of the rubbish you're doing in this house are sent to my email.
Chief, you install cameras in this house to monitor me. Why?
You see, the whole rubbish you're doing in this house, I have video of every one of them. Yes. Now I know what you did that brought that man down on his knees.
Oh, Chief, please do not align me. Do not align me with that man. Do not associate me with calamity. I am a child of light. I have always brought light with me everywhere I go.
You know what? Pick whatever you consider yours in this house and get out! Yes, I mean it. And if in the next 5 minutes you're not ready, you will disappear. Trust me, you know what I can do. Get out of me!
Chief. Chief, please. Don't do this to me. What is this? What is... Chief! Please now. Please.
Let me tell you something. Our kids are grown. You have no excuse whatsoever to show your ugly face here again. They want to talk to their mother. They know how to reach you. They will call you. I give you rights to have access to your children. Not to me. Or the woman in my life. I swear to you on my father's grave, the next time you come here, I'll arrest you.
Where will I go to now? Where else do I have to go to?
Why is this man just trying? Chief! Chief, please,
Chief, I beg you. Chief, please don't do this to me. Please, I beg you. Yes?
Inspector Julius, do not make a move. This house is surrounded by the police. Sir, you are under arrest.
Did you remember to collect my drugs? I did. Are you sure?
Yes, I did.
Please bring that Gary in. Somebody paid for all of them. Everything? I'm telling you, 58 cups.
Ha! Today is a good day. Yeah!
Gently, gently, gently. Be careful.
Madam, good afternoon.
My goodness. Welcome.
Thank you.
What is this?
I've come to see you.
You came back.
I promised. I told you that I'll come back.
I was not expecting you.
How are you?
Welcome, sir.
Meeting Nega. My daughter.
Yes.
The man I told you that, I collected 7,000 naira from me years ago, like 2 years ago.
Back.
Yes, he came back.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Believe me, I was not expecting you again, no.
But I'm here now.
So tell me, how have you been?
Everything is fine now, and that is why I'm back.
Believe me, I was not even expecting you. I'm not expecting anything again, no.
It's
I'm
okay.
telling you.
But I'm here now. It is good times again in my life, and I want to share my story with you.
You are a wonderful man, believe me.
It is fine.
I'm tired. I want to end it all.
Shh. Stop it. You want to end what up? Your life? If that is all you've got, he who has life has hope. If you destroy your life, it will only amount to disaster.
Exactly. That is the only thing that my life has totally amounted to. A complete disaster, can't you see? Abuchi, I gave up on my man. I refused to give him the chance to reinvent himself and recreate himself and become that man that he's always wanted to be. I gave up on him. And that single decision is haunting me so badly right now.
Look at you. If you take a good look at yourself, God has blessed you with a good man. First he did. And again he blessed you with another good man. Blessed you with everything. What did you do? You ended up cheating on him. And not just that. You went ahead to bring in small boys, troop of small boys into the house.
Yes, stop. Stop it. I'm trying so hard to heal. Saying these things to me is only opening up a can of worms. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Go ahead, just cry it out, okay? Let it out. Maybe that way you'll feel better. Just cry it out. Cry it out, girl. Let it out. Let it out. Let it out.
No, it's not true. Did you hear that? I don't believe it. You are just pulling my legs.
No, I'm not. I have decided to build you a house and a bigger business space, somewhere bigger than this. Just pick a location of your choice and I'll make it happen. Listen, I want you to know that people like you are in short supply. And when we encounter individuals like you, we do the best that we can to encourage them.
It was just 7,000 naira.
But on that day, it was 7 million. You see, sometimes help can seem so little from the point of the giver. But from the point of the receiver, it is a whole lot. On that day, you don't know what my life was looking like. I had driven around this town with very dirty and dangerous thoughts going through my head. If I had not gotten that money, there is no telling what I would have done. I probably won't be here. I won't have my beautiful wife. My kids, if they are still alive, will be fatherless. So, you don't know what you did for me. Thank you. I promised you that I will come back. And I am back. Because on that day you saved my life. Thank you so much. And to you, Nneka, I am happy to hear that you are done with school now.
Yes, sir.
It will be good that you travel abroad and go for masters.
Ha! Mama, did you hear that? Did you hear that? It's a dream come true for me. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Abroad.
Yes. And that's not all. I have also made out a check for the sum of 3 million naira. All the details are here. It's signed. You're just going to append your name on it. It's a small token from me and my family to say thank you. My wife would have been here, but she went on an impromptu business trip abroad. She also says that I should tell you thank you for all that you did on that day. Please, don't say no. Please. It's just 3 million.
And I gave you just 7,000 naira. Thank you. No wonder you're this cute. I see him as God, who has come to elevate my family. Thank you so much.
Thank you too. Oh, come on, please don't do this.
Bless you.
Please get up.
Please allow me.
Please.
I should be rolling on the floor now. Thank you.
Thank you.
You don't know what you have done. God will bless you.
Thank you. Please get up. Please. Please get up.
Thank you so much.
It's okay.
You're a wonderful man.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's well. I will, Mama.
It's fine. It's fine.
To be righteous in a corrupted world, you got to fight so many battles and so many obstacles. So my brother, hold on to who you are. Don't change no matter what. The truth must triumph. It's a wicked world we live in. Just in your matter. Oponions your kukwa seka botaya kebo. Opokini mero wanokanjo. It's a wicked world we live in. Omowa atela just in your matter. Oponions your kukwa seka botaya kebo. Opokini mero wanokanjo. To fight so many battles and so many obstacles. So my brother, hold on to who you are. Don't change no matter what. The truth must triumph.